Mwako animu kakra no wo enkonko ba samu da biarada adapa isu atena se and na Wednesday the 11th day of June 2025 in the year of our Lord. Western in the morning live on Wuntumi 101.3 live on Western Diamond Television. Adapa moja da su dia frusane ni pedriamu tachramada wa bojimu divine selection account wo na na day ya and Pempi no kasa ya tai kan se enye wa ho ofe enye no wa ye bibie aye wakase ne mabrohunu wakase na dawroma emfa ho ne papa bi a wo yoye ana etimi de waduru ba bi a wo mprempre enti anopai Accra ati asifo nyina no ya ba ke register no a ebo ni abetimi ati no batimi age so na eye adom Repair na production team na say Mochemaba ASN chill and I had the production no. Obon humadi ye papa. Michael Yaro our MCR Samuel Dinko ejina cameras na chi na no pay na say wa mediampo Emma moral support Kelly in charge of social media no man preke technician on duty within the Osikani Frimpong Manso and pay so ya baba sumo my tiasman Ghana na fe nkoma wodo a eke mu frɛ nra nyina na bepem enne anopai yatena ase ye timi ne wache etene ke ho wasodie de wasade wo man a ye tetire no mu me de metimi ya de abo man ne nkekere ne na me ye wo so de obetimi ya de wo ya entena on fa nsan show dem re fam nkase yanto aba ma wo ye etene wo de baby a wote no eno asa wotemu saa wadaroma hwutikra bonte krade ekoso na tu eho anamon ede yan wo man ya kekere no konso ka ho bi yakasa ban aban nya de ato aba ma no pe aban nya president pe aban nya MP minister pe na momu no timemufo no ayetu aba no yansu ya ka ho bi ya dwenkere ede yanim de ya ka ho bi ana yetimi de kekere wo man enti anopɛ sɔde waka yɛde obetimi ya de aboa wɔte asman Ghana no man no nso ntimi emfa na ntuma papa emfra anopɛ yɛ da sepa so waka ye ho anopɛ yɛ tena se yɛ bɛde kaye to ye ho ya hofo ne ahye ho nkran na fei enne wukuo nkomo bi ye ho bia no nso no yetimi ne wacha sɛ ne abrɛ nyina no nso no yɛtena se a yetimi ɛyɔ no no anopɛ the atmosphere is fully charged. Team ni nyina nso akra do ye baba be som wo man ti asbai Ghana. But one pay ensem bia Joseph Adesina kan ya da no ada e na me ne wo eche. Eye asem tiawa. O say our real blessings often appears to us in the shape of pains, losses and disappointment. But let us have patience, and we soon shall see them in their proper figures. Joseph Addison. Our real blessings often appear to us in the shape of pains, losses, and disappointment. But let us have patience, and we soon shall see them in their proper figures. Me abrantie yi ana papai e kan ye mre bia besene kro no me apaso kire nyina ne se etoda wo bra kwantuo ya ye tu ya na mo akọ animu no abrabo na ye bọ no suahunu a ye nya de fra abrabo no mu no ebia na de ato wo no ebia na de esi no ede wo yaw mapa wo yaw kese bi na aba ebia na de esi no amu ahwere nipa bi amu ahwere wo niema ebia na de esi no de abamubuo mapapa na aba beto abrabo so nanso no wose ne wa femu painti and wonya sa encouragement no sha foforo nkuran se ada no wada de to no na waka se na brabo nyina ba wieye no waka se esi wapem kwala ni mu anya ade be yie wo haw no wazawa wo femu chese enumguasia wo wura mu ne ho nkrone ba no na na ne da so nyina sa nanso no oyaw no mu ahuye hia no mu wo haw no mu kodanda no mu wataye ne abrabom nkobesie no mu no ene wo hunu sɛ saa niema na eto ne nyina no ye niema esese eba na si wona kwan mu sɛ ne ebezwa enumonyam ene nkunimdie kɛse bi ebe free saa wo haw no wo yaw ne atiti no mu aba entiadopai wo kadi ahye afoforo a emprempren abrabore de mo wurate bia bi mu a mo dan mo ne hwemachi anya yie wo pim ko ani mu nso anya yie wo hwe benkum ni nifa nso a mo abia free ba bia ama wo yaw pa na wonam mu ayaw sɛ ne da so nyina sa niema asire amawa wo se wo haw no a wo mu mprempren no tenase di na hwemu yie ebia na sa haw no ede eye ennepa bi na ebrew enti no wobenya abotre no wasi abotre na wagebre ama bra eniama nyina hu no se mprempren enya papa ede oya wo brewo ede nkugodi ebrewo ede disappointment ebrewo no ebia na enei unya abotre a anka ede ennepa bi efirisa wo yaw no mu enso ebebrewo adopa minim de wonam mu ebia wokɔdwa wadwaton de ne yɛntɔ kame ɛsɛ ne wo de wokɔkɔ hata wo niema ɛne maame a wɔte wo nsa bankum so no ne niema no ɛno asa manfoɔ atu agusu a mo tɔne saa wɔn so na wo nifa nso ɛnɛ a yɛkasa niema no wode kosi wa asa ne wo hata wo bia ne wo a wo tu ana mo abɛn wo aba bɛtɔ niema ne bi ɛmo aba mu saa de no a wo fam no twa sesi esiwia ya fasu ya hunu bi afirimu ama su ya hunu no alidi na guide ya koya ni mu no na wonya abotre enya abodokyere enya wotwan saa wo haw no ebia na di nsira bi na eba ebia na su ya hunu na chi no ede empuntu amapa bi na ebrewo enti no wo haw mu wo yaw mu abra koda na atede asi so enkobesie mu disappointment asset in no eya akawakoma to yemu. Have patience, and we soon shall see them in their proper figures. And you know, how no abano, wa yaw no abano, abrabomu ekukuruhia sie ne nkobesie no abano, nyabotre ma ho, enya wo pena wo fasa niema no mu, enya wo pena wa haw no bi eto, and you be nyabotre na wa hwe, na wo yaw ne saa amanuhunu no a wonam mu no. Wetimi atena se dienya entiase se etwase eba na eba wia etire no eye nkunimdi a anka obeye nkunimdifo anapatie menya popu die na nso no maba me ma hope ena no pay wo mo mani da so nyina sa enya gidie ne arehemu se wo haw no enam so abani da so asa no wonya abotre enya abodotwere enya wotwan honhom a saa wo haw kro no ano ebia na nsira bi wo haw no mu na wonimu ebia na yedie bi wo saa wo haw no mu na wonni abodwotere enti anopei Joseph Addison say wo haw a wonamu kodanna wonamu esu a wonsu nyina no ebeyo anya abotere na abodwotere na wo benya no eno na eba bebie wani ebeboa mo ahuru say wa yaw na chi no enkunimdie mapa wo ho wa yaw na chi no ene da so wo ho enkobesie na chi no ennepa enso ewo ho a anka wabrabo no ebetumpon akodanimo. Our real blessings often appear to us in the shape of pains, losses and disappointment, but let us have patience and we soon shall see them in their proper figures. Bepa chao me de two MPP amanyokuo no yam fato ho na me de manuasi 2024 general elections MPP aban no adwuma ni nyina nanso no ne wo soro ho a wanim de ye no ye ma ne ma no emma ye nyina nya ho ntiase hye ade ne de esese esesa na ne nsesa ye mu na ne pa bi ente wo ho ase body pa bi mu sobuo wa amanyokuo no mu emma bi kura ba be ka se adenti na Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia concede early defeat sa ensem bebrebe no a na bobaye ene ya de amabuo no ama NDC yaban na de ahya ase a eboba no ekire wo pefe se etoda wo yaw no mu etoda disappointment no mu etoda losses a eba wa kwan su mu no ene ebia na awieye no de enhyira mapa ena de brewo ene Ghana fo nyina na hya ase enya ntiase se nan kese se ye to abade ma MPP na wo mo to anwuma pa wo mo ye no so enso emre ena ebe fa mu ma ye di ye to abade ma ye NDC fo no enti enei abojo kire party no ebenya atwen atoto amne ma yi ahyeso amne ma yi abra wo hawa ba no sa abojo kire no ena eba be pagya wo mo amahunu no pefe se ene 2024 nke wini aba no a anka bia na de besi enye e wo mamu asei nyame na hyehyɛ niema nyame na hyehyɛ sa niema ni nyina enti anopai ka wakoma to yemo si abotre wo haw no a wonamu no ebia na sa haw no awieye no e de enhyira no nkurumdie e na ebrewo Joseph Addison enumu asem wo se our real blessings often appear to us in the shape of pains, losses and disappointment, but let us have patience and we soon shall see them in their proper figures. Adopai, yajina we suni amwachi na yasanso amwakwaba. Join the conversation on live on all our social media platforms and anopai. And on Facebook no aya Western Diamond TV. Uko wana wa like him page na fe wanya adaje o comment ni nyina no o de fa ho de ba e be cancel e be gibre na yakenka ni nyina e de ama o wi akopele nkere na share. We are also live on YouTube. Subscribe to your channel no Western Diamond TV. On TikTok nso no the after videos ni nyina na begu ho. Wonya adaje ana watimi akwa fa WhatsApp and a text ebra 0248071174 0248071174 ebejibre na yatimi akenka wo nsem ni nyina enso etimi ede amaw. Anopai yatena se. O man Ghana ho nkomo ya hya ase a ye ba be pagya enkomo ni nyina. Wo chefa wo mu menso me chefa enso ewo mu. Me pa for some time now. And I think sir from the 4th of June and Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association e wo memu ase ebo modern send a notice to the government and I can say in the health minister onmunyamfo kwabena minta kando say from on the 4th econom and one condition of service one de kwadan aban in January and sana wakwa the budget in March no esese aban etu na mona esese ye womu a womu nyina ete wo ho ase no womu timi ehye asese womu eye emu adwuma na ente saade a ane free fourth ekono womu ba bubo ko jan e wo mo nsa ne omuti abro mu adwuma mu womu ba ko jan nyina eti na aban no anya hwe amfa eye womu condition of service ho a the following 2 days no ane womu ba suspend eye OPD services. And also, wado wamu suspending OPD services. One be two just say at the 9th, and then answer Monday no. Sabaya nyahwe amfa de wamu kan ho a. And wamu suspending major services at the various health centers in this country. Wamu sound this question we na buy it wo. Ayase na buy ni wo memu a buy it wo. June busumi yamu and as a series of actions no e take place and aban to wa your health minister busumi bia no wa man Ghana eto aye te minu mieru no ye de twia nka no ate wo aye nhwe han se de besi ensi and what was na 9th no by last Monday and de besi asie wie enrada and ye owura hospitals ahodo no mu a and ye niema ana adwuma anasefo aseso mo ye no nurse ni bia ni eye ayasabia ho na abante wo enipa wua na ewu abante wo wo yare na wokọ ayesikofie anasefo ni ha abante wo minister health minister ete wo enum nsuo edidi men eda emanframapa efa no ho aban ete ho nipa ewu aban ete ho ehwe eyenhwe han se nipa ngu edi antia ne asefata se de manasefo ne midwives no enya ade ayede ema omo empremprenti no nipa ngu emfe ho. That is the narrative. And we was a health minister ya ni phone that TV sui say we friends and trefo hia now address here JRNM for strike na me kura me ka say after the meeting with buying on you can say with nurses no mpo na nka me ka say what the update papa bi breyan ya ama yenya hotoso anya rehemu se enche bia na nurse fo no ebekọ na omakwa ya adwuma ahwa ya afo ama ya prevent awuwo nu a ekoso ro adoso no papa iba ya ane ne timu po nyina ne se wo be paint ya picture bia ma Ghana fo ahunu se a nurse fo no a strike ne nipa bofo ne motive ni nyina no wo shada tenase ekukuye ane wo de betu mu nyame ncha de enso Ghana fo nso ya gwiri hwekan ya gwiri mu do wo ye minister na wo ye somfo na wo ba be som yen na ye hwe wo ne ye bi ne wo kasa bi ne wo poster bi ne hunu sa ha sa de we pa de kame asa de ye kwafufuo de afo atiko de awuru awanu mu a Ghana fo no anu ebe so de akasa ma wamu a enei aban no esisi wo mo no. That was the health minister no enra press conference ro a wo ye no de no opese wo ye nyina no se wo penti a nurse forum wo strike no black e de a kire Ghana fo se wamu ye nipa bonfo. Health minister honorable Kwabena Minta Kando the posture and someone waka ene uhwede ne ya de no opese wo ye nyina no eno no wo mount platform no wo sha asese wo kasa no de wo di kai to mu a ema Ghana fo na fe nurses fo no mo strike no club fu ye no eni o say conditions of service being demanded not captured in the 2025 budget and will throw economy off gear if implemented immediately. Health minister and someone and here one was say aban dia soma say one back country and nurse for no and Ghana for I don't know what say and prepare ya ka say budget at 2025 year no ya hwenya mienema kasika botting over 2.8 billion cedis say ya de koye adwuma ewo aban kese mu ya wie ya nso no and your communication government communication department ewo aban kese mu nso sika ya twade amom ya 78 million and so wa yesi akwacha pad 300 million Ghana cedis ene eniema woduo bianka enye priority no aban we prioritize sa niema no as a priority ama na iwesi sika e wo sa ho nti no enye ade a demand sa anase fo no e demand no aban betimi ayade amomo aban edane ne ho eya o mia ne ho ya o breaking back no ya ebema economy no atiato from say team we eye ensem a President Mahama eversade share eye health minister na no say one meka nkire anase fo na almost strike no amenne okwaya de sabia wunya anase fo ma mo hwe wa enipa wu a na ewu no asem a President Mahama eversade share health minister na no so meka nkire Ghana fo ni anase fo ni say sa nursing fo no a wo mo air strike no de omo demand no aban e de mo a emprempren ya ebema economy no akrashe do anso wa wo wiere de etwa manfo nsuru mu kura ne se health minister yi anka ese utimi agbi ne utimi hu no se sa de we nya first time wa ebiesi wo memu ase and in opposition yet someone kan ye abra na health workers demonstrate yet someone kan ye ene dey na sintia sansem na wo kan in opposition no wontimi fa sansem no enya adwuma emprempre abra wo health minister solution a wode banyina ne se sa nurse fo no ayo madwen se bom nkwa adwuma a wo pom ntina fie demo no wo koto de asre anurse fo no midwives a wo ma ye adwuma bombre wa bon kwakora mu dompem aye mra ya retire mso am kwotena fie nyu ma home no wo koto de asre sanfo ne se wo mo nsanso enkwa adwuma no mo nkwankwa ye adwuma sabia buru sabia kudonto why na beka sa asem we aho anka yemma eye NDC communicators ni bimpo serial callers ni bimpo emeka sa asem we a whole minister, a whole health minister say anase for the demand no enya de aban we de be mo ne e de am mo china obetimi ayi bibia fa nkro na gise next year 2026 enti no sa anase for no pa wo mo ntina fie wo mo nkwa na nyina wo mo ntina fie na ba mo no wo akoto de asre eye anase for the midwives fo a wo ma ye adwuma abo o man na wo mo do mpem aye mra wo ma retire bom mre wane nkwakura ne se ene wo mo nkwa wo mo ntade ya ensi no mo nto so no mo nhyamfa nkwa adwuma enkonkɔhwɛ ayaafo na aba no edi enti a anasefo na empremprom yɛ adwuma no wo mo demande wo mo condition of service enti no aban enye ready so de be mo enti no wo mo ma retire enko hospitals ahodo ho and afi health facilities ahodo mu enkonkɔ yɛ adwuma sabe mpraduasa wono amu no anka wo betimi ya adwuma anka wa retire aho health minister wadaruma o Saniema we ya wo ye nyina no emfa so bia ma this will not solve the problem. And you know say ade we solve problem no. Ade we nya ade be solve problem no. What you say? But what hwe nyame animu yes ade man say de be ya be penti ya nurse for na striking black to the Ghanaian people say wamo leverage amanfo ankwa to wamo condition of service na wamo hwehwe no. You see, and this is a health minister Ghana, President John Mahama are pointing and said, when leading such a sensitive ministry, health minister, I say, and as a form of strike, they should go to hell. They can go to hell. When you are there, demands no abane ya mamo, wabaya mamo. This is next year. Bibia no obeti miya. Entino, wamu pamuntina fiafe bo. Never mono. Unless if one of my retire, one and quack no my retire. Woman says, yes, sir. Woman quack. You can't say hospitals are who do back kwa yejuma. Health minister. And Kabeke Nansa Sembitre, Ghana Fwani Yanga Resemu say. And Chebiano, unless if one ba Ababa Yejuma, Aso and Kwa, Yakrina Noa. Odi Wakuma, Eno Kuku, and Air Casa say, Bopa won't left you. Your alternative in the say. One more retire, one more, no member yagma, no more active service, Muntinafie. Really? Sandy de Bumai. Oh, Sandy de Bumaya na. And I'm more winning in your bonny way de Bumai. My Ghana baby a junior, and this ya buying President John Mahama, and health minister, Nemo Katra nurse of 1 year Ghana for no say, Yanko. Really? Where we answer not what they to just say. One hour to wake one no waba me future do kuno na mu say a doctor for na nurse for ni nimu a wo mo enkai waba ya okọ tamale teaching hospital okoyi ye can say doctor penny oda ho no okoyi na di no nurse say manfo hu no say we serious. You see eti set people in opposition erante wo ma no denden ka second someone kese yede tumi ni ma na nyame ya wadom na yede ukosa ya portfolio ho no na uti opposition na no katekate wo ho no a na uhwie wo ya na troka wo tena wa hwe ateki childish decision at the expense of nipa no ya de mprempren anya bia no say honorable minta kando any President John Dramani Mahama ni NDC ababu mpanimfuo en hu nipa bi mu yarea so mbenye sika ma makwa mo no ne akohwe mo yade mebua. But me no mienu no ejina wiem kwato abade ma asaafo we no one person am kire say yen no ye ho hia ye bewu ayengu we should go to hell. I can test her and a whole health minister enya kokuduro emmeka san nsem we nkire Ghana fo ene anese fo say mo amose mo strike no to hell with you mo strike every na akorom wo mo ma ya adwuma mo do mpemu aye mre mo kasa mu aye mre no wo mo nkono mo ya adwuma why na kasa nsem we ha aban be pa na dwene tirimu a wo be disa asabia buru nyabra nsam we aka ensam abu abam de ya kire anasefo ne Ghanafo a ye kwagye yarehwe a ye wuwu esanse anasefo no ko eye strike no aban be no NDC aban pe and sa tag of incompetence no adaro da me kan se edaso gina mumu opposition amukotena enfie nwotwema nsua bibia mfiri mu amfa amamuom nimde ne nyansa bia ama mo ba ya tasa mokokora mo de namo ene ya wudi sie betwa sa na edibu man yo etia no wase wo mo ma retire nko no mo konko ya adwuma etia no pe kwa ya resabia obehunu emrewa pa ene nkwakora wo ma agese mo nurse ntade a wo mo ehwe nipa na enye wuo na manfo ebewu mo aka ho ana abusia airtime eni enyan papa eni enyan na owie na deputy finance minister ampem da akosi hwan so ade abeto dwase ebuo condition of service no anurse fo no hwehwe na no mu demand no ya kedi nyina bomu a eka e de beba na 2 billion Ghana cedis etininya ade aban ebetimi aye ade amomo ose afiwe mu nya ade aban betimi aye ade amomo na over 120,000 nurses no a one strike no condition of service no mu demand na yekeka mu a 2 billion Ghana cedis ene ya kasa any budget mu we deputy finance minister ntino wo de tie nkomo ni din wo ma shada tenase ahyehe ehunu emuaya wo de bebra Ghana fo se anase fo no ko so almost strike here deputy finance minister say enya de betimi aso masere 2 billion Ghana cedis yem budget for years sikawe janase fo no wo betimi atena fie for as long as they can wo montena fie health minister say somebody na fie amontena fie na ebomu no ene wamu mawie adwuma amakotena fie na o mabom mere wo mudompem aye mere no enne saafo na emra ya de sabia ho na o mehwe nipa. Can you imagine this? Ejaba ya to de ma NDC no boni a Ghana fo ye ene de we ya. And this is getting out of hand. This is getting out of hand. We are a full implementation of nurses demand will add 2 billion to the country's budgeted expenditure. Deputy Finance Minister Asamoah Walkani. And with all due respect, Mubu and Esifono Enimtia. Mubu Ghana for Enimtia, papa. President John Dramani Mahama, if indeed he say, o second term, you say, Uba believe a legacy, will be a NTV and Susan legacy noa. And I'll be NTV and yes, our legacy Nibia, and your Wadaroma. Ni anase fo na demand no bomode kwan bia be fa so abe pesika dia amom no fa sa kwan so na pesika fa bom na asomdwe mra na nipa ewuo ne doso nipa ewuo no wam doso no do me pa chaw David Tenkran Chum General Secretary of the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association. And rather what is Health Minister Agoka say we no say papa gina ho mesra wo. Or say, I don't think this is a very good position by the finance minister. TBM, I don't think this is a very good position by the finance minister. I will urge the finance minister respectively to relook at the figures. What is it in the condition of service that will throw off the budget of Ghana? It cannot be true. Or say, demand no. Enya himbia ede ne ya kasai sa ban no de ma wo mu a ebema wo man Ghana ye economy na bo o se ade no mu demand. And what are they really demanding? Ya de ma mu a ye be tuam halfway through mpo a ebema wo man Ghana economy na bo aya bu apoye ne ane asabia buru ye ka de sai agwempone ana minister no e wo de ma aye anesefo no was antisanka minister umma mekasa ansemo no. Yes. Etino David Tenkran Chum General Secretary of the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association. And year no say ade pa and what condition of service no mu a abanya otiswe uje tum na wo ye maye ne a ene ye ebema wo man Ghana ye economy na bo de pa na wo mu was ansemo minister na e ka no enya no kura bia ni mu ye nyi ne ne akodie gitina enya no kure condition of service no eniema nkitinkiti bi ana kika mbom a and yeah minister ne gina wo ha na ni aka te sɛ ne ɛyɛ ade kakraka bia saa no wo se nya ade kɛse bia enti ne nsɛm a minister ka nyina no sɛbe aburu respectively ɛyɛ no korɛ na mpa chawtie sɛ ɛyɛ registered nurses no wɔn de ɛyɛ condition of service no agreed upon conditions of service no ekodan aban in January and sana mpo in March no finance minister na come na fie akokenkan budget no adan na one capture unless for no demands no e budget no mu you see mareko ma no so na me ne Samson Yali or Western Regional and Western North Regional Chairman of the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association. Any enkomo chairman and opelty and car match ya pombo ko de.
When you so enkwant we pa. Onso.
Yes, adom ya nso ye ho ye but ye di kan Ghana fo na ewuo e sign strike ya. Anase fo a mabri mu moja ni ye adwuma de ama wo man no mo se mo ate atwea. Wada roma da ben e na mo ba get back to duty.
Whether the partner Akunya or the American Panchi or Tilapuna, the Galapuna, nurses and midwives from more Western region, Western North, and by extension, Ghana. Said the strike, the last ruler, workers and youth demands what is due them. It is a bind now. Na a produce striker and say a deep play from mass workers. They see I'm a media house and one and you should gonna fool Yenina, some may Ghana. Miss Oka second of who will the part government now. Nikina Hay, the Mikasu Siana Kako.
Hello. Mr. Yali.
Yes, sir.
But you jina ye kakra ma me na o kasa ni twitwasi.
Okay.
All right. I think say emuda ho. Yes, sir. Yan to aso.
It is the see me na say. Me churches is here. Na ye tam pakapaka ko emergency a. Menso me is ye Ghana for any different from next midwife or can say Ghana for. It is the say employer not now ma Niamba 18 things are. Now, if you can put 2 and no less than midwives, strategy, in fact, 10 years by this time. You to you. So it's a risk that we are taking. We are not taking this risk. Yeah, in fact, our risk on the lives of Ghanaians, on the lives of even we ourselves. It's more PR. Don't let the media start this. In fact, media Ghana so yes sir no go me ya pa media no fa owu was ndie ma de yen kan tra ba yin chi ya no minister of health so the way you on handle yen enye na me say or a new minister efe na waba no correct na yin na nya hombra so no sua na ohun se no be and history no e wo kwan paso yin panyin fu nyina etu o mofo Winnie, the dear I can say, you're paying for no day, one nurse for a midwife. Now, beg your media will come for you bombarding. Now, so attitude was by all then they put say. Say, Omoko interior offices no sna, the Omokanis will go, Mumawi, that's the matter, boss. I said, we get Omoko engineer. The attitude they are displaying now, Sana and my we interpret it. And if you are some happen, a buying iron high, and you can afford as a person, and I am as one can afford.
Okay. And unya kwenya ATA Health Minister press briefing a wode ebaye na menumpefe sensem a wokaye no adopay ehum aye bebrebe no ahye wakoma mu ma de di kan o se aban wei am budget for eye mo demands no ewo eye 2025 afi budget a wo mo de baye no munti no se wo mo e break wo mo back na wo mo ye se wo mo meet mu halfway through mponu a ebema economy no ate atofo mo ehum waye de we ya
enra metie press conference no pa na journalist bi a odi kan bisa question no the spokesperson of government kwachi ofusu when buasa as a minister yet the condition of service home asema for 2 in January now be year budget we so we refi eyen dita enwa mo ye na woni bibi say omo refi npa say e be year budget ana year budget
yeah
and in sisan how can chere and say yeah the year budget in July and this month June in the education now all can chere how to question next year as what to do na your mind CCI enche ibitua article 71 office holders arrears from 2020 up to dates up to the last administration ibitua more arrears from 2020 and no there ya dia say market break economy na o dey man maintain sem sa asem o mo kan say 2026 o mo njai o mo ma kan say o mo fakrata mra bom tin chere ma say ya dey the share media budget so mo enya sa adwin so mo de ye demand on the share media by mo a omo nine so say omo function ye de share media by the July the government strike na ba so mo be kan sa me extra krata ma yen say ye de share media budget ni isi kwata July ending mo sa be kam sika strike na be ebijai mamen kan so niema ye de say people be call out government propagandists akon listing niema ebi niema ye bisanu mukra akon listing na omo atro amount to be 4.1 billion Ghana cedi message ade ni propaganda in the press conference na news conference na minister no ye am pay che retired na ene Ghana na ni pa na si ni che na se juma ye juma one of the hardest ejuma wo asase so aya hwe obi oyare the next ni no one ka time is no aya wo dey fa kulumna session and nurse for year nurse 400 see was on my retirement we nye mu 10 add the details for American show
okay
in this has a man or can say retired for year for any say omo ande one be mo sa adwin be mo sa idea the media budget is coming up. You should come and tell us with a written document. So we will not take that. So what is share budget? Economy. We will not take that. So they shouldn't even start on that propaganda. It's a propaganda.
Okay. Menya a publication from a 3 News. STT a niema nurse no mu demande. A niema bako enkron 9. The Pacho Indikai or say book and research allowance, no cre.
No cre.
Okay, the Atosumiano a uniform allowance, no cre.
No cre.
Miansa a fuel allowance.
No cre.
And 9 a 13-month allowance.
Yes, no cre. 13 months salary. Yes.
Very well. A numia night or out of station allowance.
And no cre. You see, chum.
I know no
propaganda. Propaganda, chum.
Okay. Enciano a vehicle maintenance allowance.
Chum, propaganda. One of the yes.
Kilometric allowance.
Chum, propaganda.
Funeral grant.
Propaganda.
Annual professional allowance renewal fees. Okay. Ejinmu demand ne ye ba ku mienu miensa ennan mebua. Ana enum.
Enye and I in the say on where you be and on the guy ashim.
Okay, I see.
Now so demands we and yes if you are buying is already mentioned. We are enjoying what yes. Now so condition of service we negotiate every 2 years. In the same economy every 2 years. So you negotiate one condition of service and now the next 2 years we go for review. In this review we come out with new rates. For instance, fuel allowance now by each year in CCR. The government is paying it on 6 cities per liter. And then I hear GCC away in this 6 cities.
Okay.
Now, many of you know to see a fuel liter, I say.
liter baby etono 12 cedi 99 pesos goil.
Good. And I hear this 6 cedis per liter. And I hear review no problem the dia buy per year. Or per 10.99. In the year yes, and on I hear 10.99 let I hear you. You are paying the difference between 6 cedis and 10.99. Where is that?
Oh.
If you want to see as a media carry the right information out there, the misinformation is becoming too much about this price. It was can I engineer this guy here? I buy a cheddar because of the so people say not the politicians or this meaning politicians they Ghana or my way. What do I say? Uniform allowance, and uniform allowance. Once a year payment. Mostly they pay it in September. Once a year. The old rate is 400 and that's per year. So see, I mean, you're negotiating new rates, you know. Yeah, pass for 1,000 cedis per year. Until last year, in this I buy and implementing new condition of service. This year, better at 400. So implement it. Until this year, September, as I saw, 1,000 cedis per year. And here we come here. Yeah, professionalized development. Professional, yeah, professional. Yeah, compare other professional. Now, so you say what is good for the goods is good for the Ghana.
That's right. Yeah.
Teachers they also receive professional development allowance. They say health, the Ghana Medical Association members, pharmacists members. Any health service workers union or more supporting staff of the Ghana Health Service. Or we are supporting staff of the Ghana Health Service. They are all collecting these allowances. They do next time we say the can't today and so on. Yeah, the idea bro January one financial budget. One financial budget. Now over so the 6. Yeah, cancer. Now we know what can say. Many workers say, there's a midwife, I work Ghana, we send an America. If the teachers for them, I'm going to have once a year on their patient. Your conversation, we name opinion about that fair wages and salaries commission. I'm not said you, the name zero this field. We are where say, you children to business once a year. Yeah, call him. It's a family business once a year. In November year, we'll take whatever courses we need to take to upgrade our knowledge. You better workshop, once a year on our payslip. Into by the end of the year, and so then year now, January 1st, will be an license, midwife, license, January 1st. Now, of course, I will shop in a day. Farmer also farmer they are buying they take the cost of workshops and conferences they update and knowledge do my agent. We are said and so one place can mind this just once a year. Now so you can say teachers once a year. Well, in professional development allowance, GMA also say what they call 2026. Can into rural incentive. Rural incentive na ye kam enye na si bia ni petuama unless for no midwife for e wo rural areas e betu has kana mo nti enye nurse for do e wo kana e na ye ko kan wo nyina bu se e ko dia me ame waterpa obi waterpa ni obi wo kokasi so ye ntia rural incentive omo wo che compound e na ye be betu book and research allowance ya wo kai e ye tutors nursing tutors or more nursing and midwifery training college e na betu omo ye course sample from it was saying, I buy you just book and researcher. Book and researcher allowance and can say you tax for any 2 tax for any more a friend is saying polytechnic they say and come strike. I know they are finding a home and the Minister of Finance like I say, I'm not going to share budget. The engine I buy one function by a market. More function media budget. 13 months salary. 13 months salary. A new thing I negotiate. Name what that. And also once a year. Once a year. And a year between. Is the year Juma a whole year. And I buy say, oh, 1 month salary. as a motivation. Oh, now move find alpha. We idea a bush. Idea bush. On call duty, you will be no more. What for a woman? It's the skill set that you possess. You have. The best thing for say, grade room. Just 5% of your basic salary. 8% basic top up salary. No part of the business so that I enjoy that.
Okay.
Inti allowance is no. A year 9. Now so back for the advantage to you once and inti aka 8. 8 no emu 8 emu 5 when you did that. And so kakra can send you negotiating the new condition of service.
Okay.
When you see that Afrona by media house, ako printy be the way before or more they call around say or be a 4 billion. And
right. The solution to a yes problem way per the minister's own understanding they say you're replaceable with a year the retired nurses and midwives. Wadaroma, your take on that one, AC.
But that's about, and also say, and I think that we can't sign. Mr. Retired midwife and nurses, we near one day. I will be good to, sorry, words. We near one day. Retired midwife association, and the association is very, very formidable. So be a retired. You will be a friend on life membership. Into over time, they register with GRN as a life member. Into majority of retired nurse and midwife are our members. So if GRN is on strike, there's no way retired nurse and midwife will come away.
Okay.
It's not possible.
Very well.
The minister not pass and public can say. No more fan share. Or can share and say July. They should be here by the
very well. Mr. Samson Yalema, Yanaziano pay. Right. And Western Region, Western North, chairman for the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association, Mr. Samson Yale, and in Nedin Kono. Almost say, so I'm getting back to duty. I buy and throw a munkrata so say. One more day, sir, demands and as a condition of service, a good a year, a media budget review. Now, one more I implementing a mayor Dumwa. Free July echo and no be compel mama womo I get back to duty now the minister no ejina wa Canada it is neither here nor there be pa chaw and someone any yale edikra to no wo kwa ye Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association Facebook page womo de ato bam edda ho be pa chaw msia ubetimi de ato screen so aba me anke be me de womo say respect our retirees. The Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association proudly offers life membership to our retired and disabled nurses and midwives, allowing them to remain part of the association even after active service. And you know, one more retire no, one more that can association no, association anamo be able to be ano, e become. And you know, one more fear. Nanso no strike ya anese for no a one more active service mo emprempren strike no one more retire no so strike bi etino minister no werim the oka it was say we continue to offer 1 emotional and professional support, 2 opportunities for membership and advocacy, 3 a sense of belonging because service never ends at retirement. After you say at a time when calls are being made for retirees to return to work, let us not forget 1, they have already given their all. 2, what they need now is rest, recognition, and respect, not another burden to carry. If we truly value their contribution, the answer is not to bring them back into broken conditions. It is to fix the system so that those who are still serving today are protected, respected, and retained. JRNMA cares for its own. And I don't know, Oma Bonetofa, one more catch the minister, people say, Sabia Buru, Sansam Nawakano, Yansabia Nimu, Nipa retire, and one more retire, still, one more association, their membership on retirement, ana their membership no ne aye ka say a live membership with the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association. And you know there is no need to say all from mra woman association no you know sabia buru pe asamwa emfaso and afei nyansa wo mu as a minister na be ka kire omo na ma koma nto omo ye na wo get back to your duty etiano no me pa chaw January nkoma wo de call ye no aban ni nim adenti no wan fa nhemu adan wan fa gom demand no anhye eye 2025 budget ni mu na wa ba wo ba ka kire Ghana fo se ye de hyemu a ana ya mfa nhemu ntino ye ntimi emmo sa aka no eno da nchen a ene minority in parliament and so and rather one do manu to nsem no mu bi na first deputy speaker Bernard Ahiafo he should be very very careful asem ba na minority side no kan na on all preside a wonya abotre Jack akonya no enya wakonya nya onku awo dia enya NDC fu akonya na waka a whole ranking member on Parliamentary Health Select Committee ekasa bo ahye yem se woman nkasa and then rather yem mo afiduase mbrase badwani abaso pa wo gira nan so kire ne se he sa se o mama nkasa na obayi mi afiri ha ene me members ni nyina no ebe firi mbrase badwafie ase akọ monfa mbrase badwafie no asem aba critical amanfo ewu no o mpese ye be kasa afa ho o mpese ye be ka hwe afa ho. And as a matter of urgency, no, Sabenya what is way, a pegana for ye penance for the year. One more modern set, whatever share a year, mid-year budget review, no more. Send ye, Mr. Yale Kayano. One fine shame, and I bet me a compellingness for almost striking, back to their duty post. And you know, minority no essay, there should be no excuse. The government should use the mid-year budget review to resolve Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association strike. One more air strike. You know, Honorable Lawyer Isaac Yabu Amanyako, a member of Parliament for Efia constituency. Lawyer no penalty and Kamachi.
Yeah, I mean, Osikani, Apome.
Yes, we are doing a pie. You pass out so who ya no pay.
Actually, all quadri or Parliament, yeah, Yankupo Nadaroma, Oboya, Bandibia, if you have for so one parliament.
Very well, very well. And rather, the first deputy speaker, you know, you are on the side of the minority. At the end, I will carry a faho.
You are Medasi Piodi canoning chair, it's a funina, teaching 1 hour if you are in Funina, Michia, Michia, Western Rachel Funinas. Minya in the Yame Aduma, Yamibuna, Obatra won't be easy, so what's the one exams I say. But Mintina, if we do not make found ways one well.
Okay.
Last Monday, 2 days ago, Mokokoma, if you have in our public and private schools, one mass set, rulers, pens, na pencils are Ubutum water, quarter exams, and one pass successfully. Amena domain the obese them Jumedinase.
Wow.
And you know, I wish them the very best of luck. Meaning there, more committee ama one ma preparing in our say we say one my fine. Move on Monday, so actually the excitement in their faces and the way I will say one and be actually we are definitely going to get an improved performance over last year. Which I wish all the children the best of luck. I'm on the phone now. When I show you, I must say when now what we Mama won't fight a Juman Tata and Moframana warriors. I'm so one down on a woman won't see they won't do. Now one done was sorry no power with 2 years what then what I watch your social after 1 week for now what trivia na mana yes and yes
very well.
Good. Inti yanko eneda masebegum manusi. Oh, you're very unfortunate there. Right Honorable Deputy First Deputy Speaker. Wama kwanma yentum yen read that agent statement. Apomudena offer Ghana for is a matter of national importance. It is a nurses work or strike, and I say Wama or the Harry Ghana for. Now say Akwenya Bana say Obi Pedo read the statement, particularly ended the first sitting of the week. You rise on Thursday. It's Friday was a holiday. You go through the weekend. It's ended another first sitting day. It's your first sitting day. No, say BBC over the weekend and the BBC Cordona you join the origin sema. You have every right to appeal to the speaker to be heard to read an urgent statement. Though urgent statement, you know, so said the speaker now all admit by convention, say a plead with the speaker and answer over the agency officer. Obama Kwan. Eti oyamwa pi there on this matter of registered nurses awaja to say ore ho adwen organ nyina nkrofo complain nkrofo yara wonya wona yaresa na as a ranking member of health in the Parliament of Ghana opedo make statements na here nyina ye contribute to it na say speaker Amanekwana. I think that is on the very low side on the part of the speaker.
Lawyer, I say the minority ready to Jarno afterwards and said one more day there should not be any excuses. One making sure say obey you to media budget review no and they resolve where yeah next if we strike here or more a strike here. No pay any Western region and a Western North regional chairman of the registered nurses said Dinkomo and also make it the same thing say one fancy budget review no no penny bet me a compel or more I'm get it back to one duty post what that Roma say yeah the way no way forward bet me a solve what dear no ama asumdue mapanso atimi aye adwuba.
Oh, I think that it's a fair call. It's a fair call because we have the opportunity next month. You will read media by this month. You are ending another early next month to read the media budget. It is a media budget. But there one critical stakeholder today. Next is one consensus. It is only important today be engaged when I'm watching. Say and the damn grievances seen and the yes, kasem. Maybe I want to more funny in but to me afafa. Next year budget is only at the fire dark out. That is how a government should engage in them crofo. It is only fair and right because I don't know what young time July last year no said yes I say in a case in the court. It's in the in a January court assembly fuel. It is about to such a critical issue, and you're on essential service providers.
Yeah.
Essential service provider, don't deny somebody to anymore. You need to treat it with seriousness and with urgency. It is a what I see one more notice in January. Yeah, June. Apart from Ministry of Health, Minister of Finance, so Kitab the person. You have not engaged them. You have not brought researching agreements and consensus with over the past 4 or 5 months. They told you them now. No one the Jumana Dinama. It's also the only power they will make a robot strike. But here, Danyamia said that the opportunity in the media budget. I think the government should do what is fair and right. Now, Oma won Aquina no too.
Lawyer, but finally, who had the posture of the health minister and rather as Mbakwa Wakaya Ghana for Queen Pain say, and yes, striking nurses, no, one more essay, one more Juma. Retired nurses no and take post no na womo enye dwuma. Lawyer wadaroma the posture and then comment by the health minister no ebetimi ama sumdua aba e wo sa asem yi ne wo hawo ya ye wo mprempre mu.
Oh, I'm a the manje did honorable minister for health Butumu Academy. I still don't believe that this can come from the minister because what's the then there 1 hour for the dream there 1 year jumano. Emma strike have been in the coffin retired nurses. Now only the retired nurses worker association one. Only the retired nurses worker one. When you work on
that's right.
The coffin retired nurses for about or baby juman bosumai. Ebe you want you know dinama say retired nurses for besho nana. These are some of the things it's just a panic issue, and I don't think they at the highest level of a minister or said that or panic to such a thing that will make sense. And answer the academic, you should do your research or your findings to know the status of the retired nurses. So retired nurses are part of the association. Then your call is completely moot because Onyado be Juma. Oban them so no I expose abandoning what he's doing. I don't think that the minister's call is something that can address or help address the situation as we see it.
Very well. Lawyer, my nurse and young found see I say and the permanent besan so afro. Why?
Manso Medasipi, Yamisha win.
So, and that was the Honorable Member of Parliament for Efia constituency, Honorable Lawyer Isaac Yabua Manyako, or a very, very fantastic, vociferous in Parliament. About Homo de Pai, Battle constituency works in Swa, Wogusua, about Homo de, so Aquache Masset in Hong Kong, mock fees in Anutria, Lawyer Yamisha. Na wanyokes yo ma okwatentia hondi wo na koswa som afia man som papapa etire no enra me say benada hiafo erade izu ayasa papa we ada vetting committee no ase no na wo ye no like a desikawa and na amanfo ekaze papa ikura he's not fit for purpose to serve on that committee no one enra wo yes ade no yanko hwa ye the Honorable Health Minister, Williamfo Minta Akando, and rather and the address press MCR for videos in the Tumunafi, young Cockney and Tien Samoa Wakaye, and Brasisia. Williamfo
are not captured in the 2025 budget and will completely throw the economy off gear if implemented immediately in the manner it currently exists. We are mindful of the serious economic consequences of unbudgeted expenditure and want to avoid the economic slippages that led to the hardship in the recent past. Government commits to continue to engage with the nurses in order to achieve a mutually acceptable outcome in the interest of the public. While working around the clock to resolve the impasse, the Ministry of Health has taken the following steps to mitigate the suffering of Ghanaian patients unduly affected by the strike. The ministry will in the next few minutes publish a comprehensive list of facilities to complement facilities where nursing services are lacking and where patients can seek health care. Given the urgency of the situation and suffering of the patients, government appeals to public-spirited retired nurses and midwives to volunteer their services for a brief period pending the resolution of the impasse. We further express our deep appreciation to practicing nurses who have opted to remain at post to help suffering patients and urge others to show similar fellow feeling and assist our ailing compatriots even as efforts are made to address their concerns. In conclusion,
and then akwaba hanto since unkomu and that we say any budget allocation be anywhere for a year sa nurse for demands no yate we and so I will say retired nurses no voluntarily and then omo shas yankwa adwuma refi say omo ka association no meboa and this is one kasa Ubora health ministry na or the health workers na health ministry for adwuma for no mo chiche mu egu eye hospitals awodo na aka mu na mo kokoye adwuma nurse for no ese so mo ye no as a minister and medine ho ya papa o hwe nsam anu o kai no position pa ne ye de to mi ma no a ya ma no health minister eniema wo ye no troka no a what your position as a soro abofo as and the health ministry ho nyansa ne nimdie ni nyina no akura no ye de to mi ni ma ni wi no yo ye anyway yanko tie honorable Kwabena Minta Akando abra na owo position now ye ranking member on Parliamentary Select Committee on Health yanko tie nsamo oka ye abra na health workers tie tua ewo eye wo mamu hase MCR fa eye sa audio no etum ma me na yentie mra sisi ya because sa wuti opposition a kasa obeka no onya tumi ba ba mu a ensesa wodane wa no wada roma MCR fa video no tum ma me na yenkotie no emra sisi ya join you live on Western Diamond TV live on Facebook live on YouTube na yenkotie eye ensem a
given the urgency of the situation and suffering of the patients, government appeals to public-spirited retired nurses and midwives to volunteer their services for a brief period pending the resolution of the impasse. We further express our deep appreciation to practice.
Audio. New phone in a daso, etino. Bomode na hwehwe na fa to so ba me na yenkotie ne mra. Aye, because he once called on the then Minister of Health head over health strike, and
the responsibility of this government has become legendary. And so I think that when it comes to matters of health, the government must move with alacrity because it borders on the lives of the people. I am not going into the merits and the demerits of why they are going on strike at the moment. But any reasonable government will engage them and then plead with them whilst they are even at the negotiation table to go back to their hospitals or their facilities. And so, as a matter of urgency, I believe that government must respond to their call and make sure that these health workers are back to the hospital, because already we have a lot of challenges at the health facilities. They are leaving, in fact, they are fleeing from this country because of the economic conditions we find ourselves in. Now, when they take their salaries, they cannot buy anything with it. And so, in a matter of between 2021 to 2023, we have lost not less than 69,000 health workers in this country. And so today, if you go to the facilities, if you go to the hospitals, you wait for hours because there's hopelessness in the system, because there's so much hardship in the system. And that is what government must be responding to. And so for me, the Constitution guarantees every citizen the right to health care. And so they must respond to the needs of the lab. And the responsibility of this government has become legendary. And so I think that when it comes to matters of health, the government must move with alacrity because it borders on the lives of the people. I am not going into the merits and the demerits of why they are going on strike at the moment.
Minister, time wana wo this ankomo we na oye you can say ranking member on the Parliamentary Select Committee on Health. Now at your position, and all this ankomo we na nurse for the health workers air strike it. And I want no air to abide for say. Abino should engage the striking nurses. As I a man for ebewu. So Abino I engage you or more. No one find a solution to problem. No, a man for ebewu. Abino insensitive. Abino enyi ni trimu. No one say any pankwa ena enei yedi agro wo memu ase no. Na a nurse for no wo condition of service no. Just enye papa enye etenei nurse ni no ewie entity ya pa no okwa amono ne ekwa kosigi for greener pasture. The words of the health minister in opposition and ya bomba utie ye no entino the honorable health minister should swallow his words back. That is it. Yes. Won't to me engage you can say next for no strike no. Want to me engage you amo. And woman did demand ne buy a crown amun nyina mo tias yompono. Want to me and cram me and find share budget mu. And ne so hunu when him guasie na aba no. What your position man no den as a man woman nyansa ne nim die nyina no egumutim. Awo monsa no nam de nam. And ne to me ne buy ya ready amoye. Kadiamo ye health minister no wo health minister no time one opposition asem o kan ye abra na nurse fo no etiatua e na wotie ye no obenya NDC fo bi e defend say you can say registered nurses no wo maame no try de wo president no MPP ni ntina wo ye sa de no useless comment nkoa ene sabia buru jimisam nkoa ni pankwa eda saniamu no moto wo de ye politics kan kwase asem se wo wabusuani bi na wa hospital ana nurse fo ni wo mbekwe na wawu a ka wo be jansem hunu no a wo tro Facebook no all because we NDC supporter, NDC sympathizer nyambe tuaka. I am telling you, it's about time wasan kwase asem ni sansem hunu no ye jai irrespective of abaya waba betina kodwane so matter of health you find your politics. Sa NDC you can say ba me no president no registered nurses president no ne kunu aye MPP ni or MPP English ya man from constituency chairman nti ena what chese wo yes ade no chese adwene da utirimu a on trosa sebe enkwase asem no enwu Facebook wo adwene da utirimu a odwene utirimu a nipa nkwada asanie mu no won kotwera nkwase asem on to Facebook wo se nipa no ne kunu ye MPP ni nti no ena wo mo air strike no who does that one more trust akika sansem agree no mutrim me na make a kire me can plane enye plane fa nipa nkwa ye fa ni agro o mamu ase ade no o MPP ni ntidi ai de esese ya de ma no mo fa ma no na wo demand for sa de no a wo so MPP ni ntidi o ye sa no wa dream da ho a be kan sa asem no aho wa dream da ho a umfa bibi wo fam ni ya wo be kan sa asem no just look at the number of deaths I are recorded because of striking or striking no so unu NDC ni no a wo to otron kwase asem no so nipa ka ho and nipa ko hospital wo hia ya rehwe ne atene na wo asu nko fie nko wu a ka wo kotron kwase asem to Facebook say ma me no striking no mo ye nyina no ne kunu ye MPP ni ntina wo mo eye sa de no e de ati aban no who does that? We should elevate the conversation NDC nsem huru no amote no omudi ni sa no e de no nipa nkwa na wuti wa de ye politics tibon koso ade anchin ye ntia wo de ye monkoso na mo ni nsem hunu sa monkoso ni nsem hunu sa monkoso ni nsem hunu sa ade na NDC fu anka in opposition abra nurse fu yi eye demonstration and strike here me pacho me de obi Facebook post NDC ni bi Facebook post asende that was in 2020 and nurse fu no eye echo strike and some of culture e pacho fa to so mame then wo mo anya no e defend say will be your MPP ni etina wo yes ade no will be MPP ni will be MPP English a man from chairman yere etina oh yes ade and e agu eye John Mahama bai hu fi wo kasa asem na asabia buru adwene na otrim adwene da otrim a wonni sansem hunu no the batch of post no to so mame NDC fu no bia I think in 2020 abra nurse for no strike here no and some of control ye fato so mame ne yankenkai Hanan Confidence Abdul 2020 September 20 where MDC ni ti say nurses are not asking for 10,000 Ghana cedi clothing allowance. Nurses are not asking for 500,000 V8 car advance salary. Nurses are not asking for plush government furnished apartment. Nurses are not asking for 2 billion old cedi as gratia. Nurses are not asking for $2 million advisory fee. We are asking for butter to butter our dry bread. We are asking for something that will make us feel truly noble professionals. We are asking for peanut for transportation. We are asking, and we ask for chicken change for rent. We ask for coins to buy uniforms. We ask for pittance for our own professional development. Yanko the next page. And that one ya no defend it. Say Ghana for engu. The san say John Bahama ne NDC na betina konwa ne so. Enti no ne air cost we nya nyina no. Yanki anu ntum se ne ye papa. NDC for mo narrative no atonsuom. But of am the next page ma honya ha. Okay, biemu mame o say is this too much to ask? We are always complaining that there is no money, but the politicians would always find money to do anything that serves their interests. It is about time we bridged the yawning dichotomy between the emoluments of politicians and civil servants, the latter being the true engine on which the economy revolves around. Dear nurses and midwives, take this strike action seriously. It is not a sit-down strike. It is yenti obia strike. Don't go to work. Stay home and let's make the impact of the strike very effective. Nurses deserve better. Ene sa NDC ni no a wonya akukuduro kwakro sa nsem we etu Facebook abra na do etia konwa ne so in 2020 a nurse for a strike ye no sa nipa no ano sa eye voices of conscience Womo support sa right up way no. Why are they defending the current administration? Are they no defend it? If indeed we have voices of conscience, you should come out and tell the government in the face, say, Sabiaburu, when you say Hunu award, you know, when tie someone else for an cano, now meet you demand halfway through. Nasa no maka say, they ever compel you back to their duty post and say, I buy the bet in Timon Cratadia share media budget review, Musa. Wabetria a yet womo, you can't say condition of service in the mom. Nyakamofo. And as I'm putting Nano, I say the president of the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association, Mameno, Nikunu Aye MPP English amount from chairman in Tino, and yet where your MPP ni and all questionity said a beya a begu a John Hammer Nimuase. Really? More elevated conversation, more elevated narrative, no. Namunya young Kwalanto to feel one some Hunua, Mugu social media and Facebook, and radio and TV Swamudino. Adiano. Nipe unu de muhunu meboa. Muhunu nipe ewunu, nipa nkwa dance and muhunu. Monetary workers force and crofo call strike no. Dev toll apeja kosoro, debiada ye de nipa funu eba be hye monetary. Wotro extra ensem hunu esan se enka wunti no huni pa bi nwu ye nti no wotro ekeka nkwase asem o Facebook ya me na betua aka mo am udi san sem hunu ni nyina no ya me betua mo kapa I am telling you so nipa bi ka ho a odi sie bi ka no wa hospital ana ya ten na awes won kofie nkonko wu ana wa to na nanom won sia do a anka won kwatena Facebook enkeka nkwase asem se ma me no oye president no eye MPP ni no pese ogudwo mahama mamu hufi amamu no kura ne ho agufi ni daada oni mu ameka kire wo amamu no ho agufi ni daada kura ansa wo no wo ba betena kodwa ne so. What is this? Ya fa no ensi wo ntira no one see until say abai de be media budget review mu no pa de enya de a wo get back to their duty post abai na ko bri wo mu kuro abai a wodwene wutiri mu a ambamu mu nyansa nyina no tena opposition 8 years no anka wo esese wunya no wanya aba eba ba kika ensam a ede chese ebema amanfo akoma ahuru na wotu a wo keka wo ma ya to ababa mo mnie yanku animu e ene ensam de bebrebe no a bepa chaw parliament asamon eye wo ma to sa de afre gutafo spare parts de lesefo ena afei eye AGI force wo mmra da kwa amukọ nyina no na ekobi so omunnie wo amukọ bi so am say adenti na cedi no appreciate against the dollar yet still gutafo AGI ena afei spare parts for no entity wo niam abo so we eye de parliamentary select committee on air trade aton sade afre gutafo na AGI fo a wo mo kwa kobisa obo Arabs wo man Ghana hapa dia grow ye ni suo be pa chaw sidi no aye say appreciate no are you aware say as atenra sidi no retail at 11 cedi sister pesos to the dollar are you aware about your publication to sumame a joy news publication fa to sumame enra na me hwe and wamo efre some economists mo chiro madwe fa ho and clearly wamo go social media dey propaganda say we should check the date na dey bia ne ho anyina no abusuya say date na ye den yo say date na ye den yo. This is the reality on the ground. Cedi comes under pressure. $1 equals 11 cedi 60 pesos at the retail market. Sit there tina ho na no nu ho na sere na kika nsem hunu sa ban papa ba na the real narratives no yampiansi nchen na propaganda insert in na yankro nsem hunu ene ensam on social media a local you can say tantalizing on ground no na nipa ewu monko so ntro sa niema no na Ghana for edi o mo hwe mo 101.3 etimi bisa yera president Mahama ne ato force ne say eniema a wo mutimi de gu apono so ma sidi no ete ba 10 no ha sidi na emu pagya biem wo mamode no fa sa eniema no won hyem kina na 1160 da bia mprempren ejina no eno no na maton sa de afre spare parts for AGI guta wo meka de e de na wo meka on the ground na dia na hyase depreciate eti no one tin ne yama bo so ne ente so chena ade no womeka de Yara Joseph Obin president de ma Guta. Uncle Joe, good morning. Na apombo ko de
Yes, we not the Morocco, the Diaboko.
Ye danyame ase pa. Wadaruma ye nya ntie se parliament ato nsa de afre Guta AGI na afi spare puzzle se mummra mra se bedwa fie hoda ye mmisa mo adekudi ntia sidi no ahoɔden ɛwɔ soro na nneɛma boa mode ba omamu ase no ɛboɔ no da so ɛwɔ soro wadaruma saa ensem wei no ehum aye pa ba ye de wei ansa na makwa kohyia ye committee no ɛwɔ mra se bedwa fie.
No finish no parliament the NDA FA. I'm sorry, already a war and cut a moon our match 7. They have been with the Asama and select committee on trade. It's Emma Omo also Asia Yena stakeholders are na the no position say yena yebetimi adwenje woni afedi ntia prices no ebia edan wo so kakra abra yenya stability of the currency nti yena no obia che na dwen yeditumu ye guta yeditumu say ye de ya said say yebetimi ahwe ama prices above because consumer no the win yen When customers na ye no budijano. The customer said, "Oh, which we want to idea." Wa to idea no because one no what the ton one idea when you be at Alcano. We want to do, and then ye say, "CD no da yeso." Say that buy so that kind of Navia Kumasi no yenso no that yeso say ye no want to mean ye if the Navy influence. Engineer Quantinko, the worker consumer engineer, because we did the piano, was I a consumer from other products? I said, what on board there? Or go to they were.
That's right.
It's a consumers. It's Comodiana, you know, quite be the first one, you know, you're one and I near the canoe. Here, yet say, no cleaning, you gains Accra, Yenya, to the appreciation of the city. What your duty crown because you use dollar no duty duty no and no number duty no be a boy here kakra and we get we did also no neighbor you do because first no next and can confirm cities will be now the akoto dollar and then what did the cities be and be a the and something over and you tell your challenges so challenges are you say one to scandal that they will na ibia afeed will be okra the nearby no aba be do a ye sani pano or a hotel so to be enter the nearby so and yet say retailers and so obako those do retailers no about 80% omo no be forest no ejedi no omo no track bia omo depending on the importers to buy their goods and this was thrown in the watch ashimu kakra and so no obeto for na ya personal ono so to be akwa kotiso nti yes so can say empo sabe ya dollar no akofoma yeke nka be your best for to say and the people be able to break up follows me and so crack to you don't na sabe no eniwasa so when they forest bureau for no a deeper there's a deeper and also a several mokoto in forest and there's an excess there's your liquidity problems maybe I will be all crowd they turn on alcohol they didn't in a money basa sebia you be share na liquidity in the system yama ye mu kaka ama ikanatimia fu say one more abandi one more kan no kitan so na many na ntime ba na se nipa no ye plan de no nye skani bi no ko dollar na after na no nya hu sunsanso a wono so ebe transfers ka no e de ama over transfer gains no e de ama consumer no it ye ka no kopia na e se ka e was ade on shipping lines no e charges o mo charge no porter e ye arbitrary ono so you for no kind freight forwarders no kind easy afford so ka utility charges e no get ka ho enti Sunday meaning because ultimately can the stability of the city no kwano and price reduction. Even though say with you just significant gains, and there are other factors a year time to it to say VAT. VAT is a problem I deviate from a year and so say you kind acquire you didn't use VAT, the effect of VAT now, and all the cascading effect on prices. And all this is when we as a task force would be all the become once and see and they are revising VAT, as you said, and also the one, a pursue prices further down. And yes, a moment say, and the SA rate, upper from this. Appreciation of the city, but it doesn't work in isolation. I don't want to mean in that content grow. And yes, I can say yes, prices also above from, but you mean their expectation, the rate of reduction or more expected. Yeah, 1% the amount of 20%, 15%, no, it doesn't work like that. And yes, I'm more who said, you have a competitive market. In the competitive market now you need sellers market, you have a consumers market. Who could transfer? In the panel, and never be no motor, and I will see a kind. Prices are in the uniform, and what I said, yeah, the entire prices. So, will be price of form, will be, I don't know, say already, or $2 no. They will be a name was for Accra. They were then table for any woman so no woman just a full game woman so no or multitude. So we say some companies make prior advert to say woman at the attitude name around the stability of the city. A competitive market, I will put the one consumer also a war as said so obedo so now, well, we do the for partnership in the boarding. That's it. And then these are some of the things we discuss.
Right. Uncle Joe, Wadaroma, I think either said 13th May or 14th May Muhono. Trade Minister Honorable Elizabeth Ofuswa Jare, Eba Monazunum Bedin Komomamo, Ashon said, and within 60 days, near my buono, Mobakena, Motimiati Tesu. Wadaroma sound common so no akwa kosi say.
Okay, also we are comfortable to be put to timelines on these things. You have that question. I said, Nipa, be push you said the Wabusha, baby. What's it? I dare you can't, because say, maybe so teacher, maybe sustainability, no, it be sustainability, dollar. Be say Muslim be don't tell me you know a bit me who stability no so papa so there's a stability no because when the businesses here more episode more predicted they should be able to predict. But we said negative speculation so also will be so are doing artificial are doing is going to be short lived because a foreign influence being about Sadiaba, a bit was say by the end of the year, be a dollar another south of 15.5. No, if we negatively, so on people's thinking, say the main trends for Kaka. The corner a copasadia, near the Yashes, any attitude of those. So what trouble with that? You can be beat is speculation and then control stock market. So what is the BBC pick? Because the Trump will probably long play for keke to pocket now actually I drop certain things and no get out. But also it is speculation also no intimate young force the integrity positive circulation around the games are and also Ebwa. And I did my also you can't once at Parliament to say. Yeah, domestic food inflation, you know. Yeah, which be prepared, you move as importers and Accra as Tiasiano Mano. What the domestic food inflation, you know, Abe Kata, Abe Butter, no. What do you want to buy your food items and no banner you be no, and you got here no name. That was Kumasi. If you come say bad space to hold their back, you can trade your property to have it. What was it for 400? Minimum the most was it 350 last? Support question because maybe said that my body and not on the support your baby better. This is not the condo on your back, and I may come to make it to 350 mamma. That's a question. We share the food prices about a no come on can see a pub because it depends than the board days are the day. Yana had the tea, they must your tea, they must don't yet. And you're quite bad, you're the first one, you bet me, yeah, do quotes and no just say, and dear man, no bad, you bet me adding value to our food, you know. But the Ghana, you produce your money, you see now, most of them, you see now. And just say, your meal, and see it did the fuel. A company that they were not the Bible back in abundance, you bet me to be a seed now, prices ago, it to me, and so I'll perform at the Amaye. Yes, I'm saying now, any now the air Casasa. So, see, yeah, yes, I'm saying, and can also ever boy. Naka food, you know, it's me but of yeah, all the Biabocase, a manner, Mapala for Kumasi, Keditia, Budi Fui, and then Mancasim for who was a Silvia for those at the Biabocasa. And then, as a Sebi will be good to see you. Also, the Credino could try to go the go up to 4. Na Akumanda, what to go to see good at that table, Sahara. Was started upon that, who's a yana Wobotono about the farmers. Well, we bet you know, that's what the cat or tissue because I gave the chin about a demon start here. And it will no, I will free body, and I will free KGT, and I can see about a poor, you know. If we we're good in jumping. That will flow do risk and also risk and all that. Translated into price reduction now, we're not too free, you know, credit or credit also to say, at the actual say, King, and then man make control the dollars. No, we're not good at the amount, you go free, do also about that, and they are transport, and ye live in architect, I will send it now, no, transfer into prices. That will be transport spare, no, or the about, we not do say, Cuba. Who been okay say you go to tomatoes are well yes so we know you in the coya movie in tomatoes no they more they no matter every or be ya we no apoto abayu na the afro no the after young no ade betis so ade betis so be no a problem it ya afro o ye the o be say the be poli na no the abaka the wo no so na money boy day. It you no a deeper phone so I say system yeah a bit more taking care of you know food production no and the table. No be a new eti sa idea yeah can and the team they must do the fucking no original food there. You want one on there food you don't do nobody.
Okay. Doc my nasi anopena yemfa unsi asi. Your best answer about now should be why.
You, Jamie,
so, Dr. Joseph for being a president at the Ma Guta and a D. A. Uncobodo. And to the near man born a dear, spare pass born Yadia Teso. Guta for near Momo Crabans, Yadia Teso, AGI, Association of a Year Ghanaian Industries, and also near man who produce Yadia Teso. nti no CD no amo say appreciate am di dwan ya sumu na aba papa aba ni nyina no emfa so ben pa na abade ama me ene wa ye wo fam ho no fa so bia free mu mae nti I don't know exactly 9 minutes gone past 8 want to me 101.3 Western Diamond Television Western in the morning jumadie esu enie ochemaba ASN chill oni nua bab na se wa mani ampo atena se kwa nkrata moboso wom ede eba rusuafo mo ho ye
ofa ye ho ye
ladies first bibia hye yi nyame adom nice one. No so I feel.
Oh, na sa bena de. Obia obeka sa bena ho ebia ne ho ye fe no. Na se ni no ba kumfra ya na akwa se te esini ni na so. Because in a country of the blind,
that's right.
Only one-eyed person in the country of the blind, only one-eyed person is the king.
That's right.
On nti o my omu ni from se be mu fa ncheme ni ono ni ba ko e tesi so ono ye hene. On nti no ka sa bena ho ye fe na se nim ni awo we.
Nim.
Na so ni so I wisi e so.
Ni so aboawu.
Oh yes. I said to go na madam for you to put me no we ni ye ma o. Optometrist bi nya we ni so eduma. Nti me catch Same Ken ene Yaro aboyare ene won akeka so we nim okay
what the first
edina mboya na asembo no po
o ba kwa tunu ho we say wa wonim say ni otie dada o ba kwa tunu
otumi dewuru
chiakai
bia no wedimi
won ne fridge mu
akai
won yare apoto wi mu so otimi nye huti
full plane da
anyway ekata na ba ho all right yentinsim ne yanku ani mu why
yo wo fire da say ma yenchia ahwefo na yemo makwa ba enenso na bi isi nkwada no tenase o yemo mu nyina tiri nkwa aha wo fire be hyase edi a free daily guide ko wakrata no emu Ghana's favorite newspaper na ko wakrata fe to so miensa ya hyase wanimu no yese ene ye wokọ SML enura OSP any national security for Abuera office one more wofa ya hwehwe baby a chese search bi obo mu pono honum no enya sem kuma kra ene a daily guide ko wakrata ni twa edi ababetu enim ha sei eno so number 3 man of the country ene a yera urban backpin ene woka kire ene yera ku de to abla kwasa wo wonim se me metumi issue warrant am ya babetu ha wonim sa nti ya ye steady wati na Ghana nyina ye kenkan a me na metoso miensa number 3 man aha me no bia ampre position ho daily guide nim ena we eda ene anope na wofa eno asem bi ekoso Ghana me hyede medwin hu din na me si nti Ghana e bekoye nim ni se eno Sam George wakasa yo meet the press and was see any data bo sabre die ye de bia toto so ya tete so ene hu na ne kasa ba kwa wakan me de nsem bebrebe wakan ba ko bia me de tu mitirima na me bisa me ho nsem ho pa ne say or say I can't direct data price reduction wafa enti Sam George na wonim say as a minister want to mean direct emma data ye ntete so woni sa to me no ena na wo positioner na wo de mami eslo wusu ni top sa no hey Sam George kan koma eslamo why adjumo hey and sama wo kan ye nyina wo position na wonim say minister ni sa to me no ansa na betu ya bem na enwema wodo bi wo so mutumi di gugu akwemu enso na wo twe mami sra ni abasa saa wo se nyame atwa oka aha wo se nyame atwa oka nti ye ntama na moto na kwa esle wusu wo na kaka kire nsama ma wa mo kwana koma na mo aha kratafe to so nan e wo daily guide ena di we ba ye ene anope na enrada sen nurses for no da so titifio ye nim sen no be ko de sanse wo mo strike no court ama National Labour Commission for akwanya say ye mfa injection to so na ye sese wo mo emehia meje a ye mfa sen wo mo WhatsApp aha ye mfa to wo mo WhatsApp na no ena no deputy finance minister wo ka say ne entia wo mo entumi emfa ne wo mo hwehwe no fa ma wo mo ne say wan hwe yi na economy ni sikasam no atwe yakwa kwato bebia yempese ebekwa koduro eno nti ena wo mo twen se nyame adom anka 2026 na yetumi edi ama wo mo eno e wo daily guide ni mo ha na former finance minister Yera Ken Oforiata na ebusuafo to di amane OSP eno mo petition Interpol fo ama wo mo nyina so a waso mutumi eyi papa ne din edi efri wo mo list so sanse OSP woto nsafra ne yese nipa no anyo so woje wo so esanso ka se be ye kra ye ni nkomo ewo online social media no so na nka bibia nye fa wo se nya de obepene enti woni wo kwan so betumi na akwakoto Interpol wo mo red list no so ma me kozi enso krunche nkrata de akoma vice president ma me je na no poku ageman se wo ba enti ye kwaso a yetete ma ye jojo ma wo kroma ne titiru ene ma me get to Arabe Sabotokunu chief justice no wonka bi emfama no daily guide
na anopai kratani na no mupeni a odemu daily graphic na de atene se enne me yapa enkrate kutami na no osika bienu o capture BC na ndei omufra se atwere no menimu se abara de no ebi omu de a almost over 603,328 enkwada candidates a onu twere enne obienu oboso I don't know say bia paper ni na no mo ahyeda no mambo so de a ebiso na escape wo mo bana no daily graphic ade nsem adi aba na de ade ba na no efa no Minister of Health you recommend me to Kando the dining hall prefect na nsem ya hodo a enra joint press conference a dining hall prefect
medical school
position we hold pen dining hall
ewo medical school
na nimu ase bia ss dia
oh okay
because dining hall medical school mo so mo di feed hibi on
ebia na mo so
omko ho ebia ss na osha enro nkomo bebre no a na odi ye ebra finance minister deputy Yebra Thomas yanko apem wo hwe so obeka me nerves down no escalating ebufu no say ye adwen say betua mam sisi a mo hwe mo ntwen kakra 2026 mo se mo ntiase ye dia ye de olimambugifo ne oledifo no ba be hye nan na mo ama ye eduma na ama ye na voluntarily no olimambugifo no ba no kura na poma na oledi nso it is if don no na ntia na obu no musa akokono de abem no aba be
minister no useless pa I am telling you you are very very useless
wofa
a whole minister
a whole minister
enti fa solution bra o solution nie
enti eno na me bisasa papa no wo ye doctor ampampa because wofa won say
why now bisasa wo doctor
minister no
wait minta kando also a doctor
wa practice da na woni madwuma no mu yie me
woni madwuma no mu yie woni hwe woni doctor
wafa yenim say ya retire wo no ye wo nurses for no more license even kro omo renew from time to time omo renew license na mo de adwuma no enti nipa no akọ retirement na wakọ tena fie no wo se we no so mo strike enti mo nsan mra na mo mra me ye adwuma na ye bisa ye raminta kando say woni mu say Ghana Health Service ni sa kire kase pa abem kane no sane na ye nnuama ewo mo abreso no ena ye nya ne sa biem wati ase kane no woko school woko hospital ene exercise book bi ene chrochro ye records ewom ene ye type o computer so ne ya fo ne ye ama doctor ye sekwa wo mu ni mu ana na wono abrewa na sa akokra no emergency ba obetumi adwane enti ne solutions ne de enye work enye papa
wow work na obrofo mood na omo se dia committed to dialogues not renegotiation nti no mon kama kuma ntum nya bibia be fine yero asam na tejo Sam George ningo prompra me shebedwe ni Sam so George and they won so akasa se ne na abena ka no a wo se every July abosome ne dey di kan no a Federal Republic Day na nde ye no National Thanksgiving and Prayer Day no data no ni na price ni be the same se ne na yesi atete so no omo de be ka ho de amaye ntimo kama kuma fantum yem na ensam bebre no ana wan aso enum ne nsam a eno no abenim ha yebetumi aboso daily graphic mu
metwaso edi free the news center ko wakratanum ene OSP a wakọ ene SML fo aso ye na yesi ene wo monitoring system bi e wo honom wo makotete apanse wo masɛ ne se dwurebe ene ye de etwa mfoni de abeto the news center ko wakratanum ne anopai yero asameje mfi acting chief executive officer edi ma gold board no mfoni eda hase ene wo kyeremu se ene gold board no abase enwema hodo na kane no enkoyi e wo PMMC honom no wo ebetumi esiesie no so eda ha na nurse for strike wo mo kone akire mu se Ghana for bre papa ene emochiri fo so say wo ma record your friends more cases omenya nipa dodo a omewuwo akosoro ye pa ya rehosam eno so ewo ho na minority eno omu propose solutions awodo ebetumi aboa amaka na ye energy sector debt yetumi akle edie free ho health minister ne foni eda hase adwendwe ato ne se tam na mienu ipe ntru nyina ye fufuo and what the abeto was the government seeks to replace nurses, midwives with retirees. Walda or my yeni abre as a serious country was say nurse for cost strike. So one more cost of 120 to sad young for retirees. Now one more brand one more juma treatment ben amodema one more. And then most woman no mama juma. The new sentence in some who do a war any na yera Randy Abbey. Koko borsi wo no and what you must wo hia Bank of Ghana more send ye be your betumi save LBCs no e wo omanyi mu no so e wo the new center enim
enje bia mortuary workers be call strike fasan be hwe
efuru no don so
on be call strike last year say wo mo be kan say wo mo so condition of service ma abai no ye de obetumi aye bia but em say the abai no de bai na ntimi anso ani ntenche bia no anoma bia hu nsem guma so mu say womo ebehia eye labor for no na womo ahwe se enkitahudie na ankoyi a nurse for no ewomu no na motre for no so aidai atwaso ejiro ukwana wu a nurse bia ne wona wu a je se wa wo di fun no ekowura fridge no mu wo motre ho ne e ba no enso obi abeda no motre mai enso aban etewo media na bufunu no ade we sha ase a eboba anase for no be ma warn and said on the 4th of June woman tehwe amfiri aban wa wo mo de koja be bomuti ni omonsa wo mo be kwa adwuma bo be ye adwuma so koja be bomuti 2 days later so woman tehwe ya OPD services wo me call no offer on be draw na ban te wo health minister no te wo on the 9th enra one say buy anya hwe ya wo ma withdraw services nyina major services nyina aban te wo mo hwe mo withdraw wie ya no health minister nya no prefer solution say a nurse for na strike can go to hell until say January 2026 be ba wo metimi meet sa demand no one po mo tina fie na wo mo de emrewa wo mo do mpemu aye mmere wo ma som wo man no a wo man no ma ni yie ba be replace wo mo titi fie no na say look at that
and wo fa wonya incentrofo bi no kra wo mutumi ka kire wo mo se mo fra mo ko school wan pass a mo di pro
na sa akwa no no ti se media generals wa ho no a wo keka sansem hunu dia fa a nurse for no he should be very very careful emre ye ninka so ye nim de NDC in opposition eye ma no entino wanyai sa nsem hunu no a wote the platform no so a wo keka no wanya very very careful say indeed say our integrity to protect her wanya very very careful sa tangent na mane nko sa tangent na NDC for air no mane nko can you imagine say NDC for no akotro gu Facebook say GRNAMA maame no ne kunu MPP English ya man from constituency chairman entino ne kunu na se ne kutupa ama ma strike egu aban na ehufi na me chie mu se wo ya NDC ni sebe eburu sebe ekudonto wa adwene mu da ho wa adwene wo fie wo moda mu ya wo ntro sa nkwase asebe ne nto wo nipa ka ho na wawu na anese for strike na wo di nipa akwa ya resabia na anese for ni won wawu a ka won kwatro sa nkwase asebe ne nto Facebook se nipa no NPP ni ntina wo yesa no ye ne ke dwomu demand no eni mra kwa mu ana
na wo fa NPP abreso anese for man strike da
wo strike here
nti sabe na mama no wanya president
you see some narrative no a NDC for ye no a journalist for bi mu so asomu a wo propagate no nkura sesem I'm telling you why bi mu da ho a won so sansem hunu we su enipa nkwa ana mo to na mo de politics e de enti a wo mu gu president Mahama mamu ofi na wonim say mamu na hu agu fi ni da kura so obetena konwa ne so really baby o man ya de konie I make a sabi monto aso ne yanko
na ayi maame no kwahwe ni mam so se suspended chief justice pa
toko no pa
suspended
onene se
lips ne okay
nenim bia ne se ne pa
na Guinean Times, the most authoritative newspaper krata fa to so nkron Professor Kakarifo ni da ha a professor of journalism and media mass communication on so a dean of communication studies Emma Wisconsin University e Ghana ha kanen no ye director Emma Media Foundation for West Africa papa yi e ba ne central memu a odi mu akotene pa and they what kakra so say broadcasting bill no abenhwe no pass na nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ nso ɛhaw ahodoɔ a ɛnam media houses ɛhaw ahodoɔ mu nam
okay
nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ bi no mu a ndɛ yi yɛda kɔm yɛhwɛ ne atumi ɛsate saa cases ni na broadcasting bill no ɛne paase a yɛnso bɛnya ahoɔden ɛne ɛntaban yɛtumi di mpanyinfoɔ bi nom ɛgyina mmara no na mita kan na so no okita ne microphone wohwɛ fom na ɛfi papa nso no ɔkasa gu mu wɔsɛ anasefoɔ a momo strike hurry up be quick fast monya sharp na monsan kɔ ward ho na in charge kɔ ewe dwuma ne ɔno nso so no ɔtwetwefo da nim so no ɔnkɔ na dwuma na wɔsra mo sɛ mo nkɔ a ɛne yɛ olima bugifo no ana de ɔmɛhyɛ anan kɔpem se be mitimu ɛyɛ condition of service no na yenuanom so GRNM fo ɔnso kyem sɛ be mo nyimi yɛ ɔmo nkɔ olima bugifo no oledifo no so nkabom ko no ɔmo se they are still part of Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association.
Amuka ho.
Inti no Krobi Asante a wɔyɛ former director so se wonyimi yɛ. So mesa akɔ sɛ ɔmo kɔhyɛm de ama aban no. Kɔpipi time mo meet the condition of service. Ama wɔn mo wɔ mprempren mu.
Okay.
Na ɔchama we krampo no ɛwɔ sɛ ɛka bibi kyerɛ wɔn mo ɛtifie na yenya ɛmfa wɔn no. Na adan nti ɛna aban a wɔka sɛ meba amefa mo. Na se binom akɔ strike na ɔhwɛ na ade na wɔn akɔ strike na yɛ enye na wɔpɛ nipa foforɔ de wɔn akɔ hyan nan a wɔn ka sɛ te sa de ma me recruit mu wɔn wɔ fie no mmra mo meyɛ adwuma yɛ kɔto aba mendis wɔba wafa yɛ adwuma ɛne mo nɛ
Yankwenu, Oyesi. All right. Abna bi no obiam.
Mede chronicle na mede wetos nem sensam na yedi kan bobo bi so dada. Na wo so chronicle ni masame je mfisa nso da ha biam o. En wo se gold board eno ne ade bi betumi aboa ma President John Dramani Mahama ni economic recovery plan no etumi abem edi ama no. The chronicle nim ena weda ene anope. Na we editorial the chronicle for wo mu egu so wo mu ye hu adwuma. Wo mu e kire mu se kwan a mpanifo betumi afa so the permanent solution e betumi aboma nurse for ne doctor for strike no yetumi edi hu dwuma e wo man mu the chronicle edi aba na NDC lady organizer ene wo yira ye afra say yesi besinde yenye hu no chronicle wo kaka yen e wo ha na yese wo ko adan ene traditional council no wo mo wo se nanka wo mo ne MP no edi nkomo bia ekete sika obi wo mo amfa ankomo extend ekete sini amfa amano a ye de panin ba konfo ne abeto Yera Sam George nso de da ha se yenim ne ekoso e wo ho no yese tension pa na aba adan the chronicle edi mu samaba.
All right, mayana mo ase yena mo ase nyame hia mo pa why abusia akro obro no some 27 minutes gone past 8. Dr. Frederick Buahin ba betina sina yede na toa enkomo ne so MCR me video bi ma o Ashanti region NDC youth wing ejadamu din what was it sa boy ya ipamu meboa yentie sa video ni mra yaro fatum sisi ya mame na yenkotie
NDC nyano Ashanti region ebisi we NDC abapase buta ni na youth wing ahode and it to me by ya see youth wing dey yenim yen Ashanti nem and I'm saying ni kama fonti na na to me by there yes can na the town work and say youth appointment I was money be aboso by youth appointment I was for national apprentice program I know Osman Abali I know regional chairman I did list account kan says how nine say we na year dwuma program and they say almost mo twam dey so aba and that means you reduce the regional chairman regional minister say ya come as me say na so went no pasem gent me enfa to me and obi am fa ban to ko class no da bochiro we moga we no ko e fa so we win election then say do be my idea and am say of from camp meeting no ya fa sa to me ma no na nya mo ya wa tan to be ni na ayo mo parochial interest in tira and mo yes anu ma no na ne ye ka aka ni bi me si person pain Obi be the people in here on year and this year 1 year more hammer. And that you bring it up in that. You be able to find be something with the so. I don't want to go about to say, what to about Mr. Tobacco? Jay, any camp, or the audience say, as on moment, will you know. Or one thing for you to send crumple. You appointment, one thing for you. It's an answer you bring our watch activity. Let me come off with you, be more by all come their way. I don't think for your name is father. I said, look at here, any number of papa, any. I said, look at here. Ena sami demfi mom na meka my muti ena we minister enne madam betimo do so say na dem tina ho mo e ma say we extra ebi ye ma party leadership ye mom 1 week see any proper response our next line of action e be any press conference e be at the floor voter and this nyano Washington.
Aha, ejiro. Dr. Frank Amuako hene. Wa power na da so no. Doc, good morning. Apom to say.
Osi, very good morning. Nyame adom na anope. I want so hot today.
Nyame adom ye hoye pa. Asantifo de ka trust mo to aba man dis mboa. Yanka.
Yeken.
Ejiri de akose de normal ana.
Osi. What were they expecting? Osi, what were they expecting? That NDC were no abe anything different. No. I'm at my press conference today. By December, I'm there more than 50. Now, in the creative arts sector, so Ashanti regional.
Yes.
Also, last week, no catch Dr. Frank Amuako there. Meeting Wadosundodo. They want to see action.
That is it.
Because every week, beer, no afraid actress, no, I'm on drinks, no meat pie. No, I saw local. No week beer. After your phone one was we are fed up. Meeting no ye. Let us see action. No be on no TikTok no here. Oh, you jealous you okay John and no lucha. TikTok video now. You yes somebody Ashanti regional minister. Please, you people will do press conference today, tomorrow, and forever.
What we say? One more tour, but one more year, Grumano. Now, Mwako hini will vote tobacco. One more sukra vote tobacco. It's no tin na why you one no selecting and crop for me. I'm on my appointment and one more tears here na.
Na minimum Kevin Taylor put us don't know my NDC ba power. Now when average man away. Kevin Taylor say now quitting. No the NDC ba power. And I would have been that's why Dr. Frank Amuako hin. Make him show any video be doing campaign time. Let me send in your Dr. Frank Amuako hin. I will so you see the struggle. The party has rewarded you.
Yeah.
I will struggle now. We're doing the year no. The party has rewarded you.
Yeah.
Now the whole colleagues now. Shan one reward and one now. You do have neglected them. So I'm saying the 2028 NDC. So we team will cross a 40%. It was 2028 election. No, why are they? People will be asking me that, oh, young Shina, say, hey, NDC 2 years your day in enemy. Ghanaians will see the kind of party they voted for. They will see. Osi. Okay? My father me ask me some pontiado. And we Takoradi the market circle.
That's right.
The congestion away. Also, I me saw there for news guys. No one calls stores to stores. Also, go and listen to what SCMA, led by Fedu, only here. It is very disheartening. I mean, almost every day I'm at the market circle. When you see the complaints, and especially guys are messy, I mean, during campaign time, the beer was support NDC. The beer was support NDC. No matter as some are making. They still voted for NDC. Osi anymore ya. Since what you win 300 Ghana cedis. Osi, what you win or 300 Ghana cedis.
Abaye phone be sees you near Manua.
300 Ghana cedis.
Na bet you are there more
Yes. 300 Ghana cedis.
Lawyer Fedu.
300 Ghana cedis. Neni meso ya yawa. Remember obi bialo tehen market circle. Edru on it. What on carpet biwo.
Yeah.
Carpet nature. What on gas cylinders biwo. The me gate na no na edu refi enu mu. Ma maybe oton intel mbesi afo ho nyoma na no keka ho.
Yeah.
Osi. Oni pavement no do. Last week Saturday abaye fo no timetra pavement no okay sawe ma me ne nyoma onto the pavement no okay nim ska wagina 200 cedis o se mesi de sende ekọ na kwahwe ma me na beka de miska no wagye ne rahwa to now 200 cedis na wagye what these people are doing sisia no enam enye wotim seize wonyoma even on Sundays obi se wemboy no store na say turning tempo na sisia won tan anim kwa wotim basesaw on Sundays
STM
not on the pavement on Sundays
edwuma lawyer fedu ashas wo ye no
adia lawyer mesen da what's it during campaign time lawyer fedu ba market circle no de ni nyina ba ye politics or promise one day NDC ba power 121 lawyer fedu or their politics I wonder what tornado or market circle he went and gave them the assurance there NDC ba I want 121 da and these people believe the words of lawyer Fedu. Now what to my NDC? And the lawyer Fedu is leading the charge of Kwasha Market Sek. Now my young put a jibe 100 cedis in pay. 300.
So ask an omoji akwa.
That is why I want to ask the lawyer Fedu. So will you make an account to the people of Sekendi Takoradi that the main effort here make it? This is the amount of money Ajia. Another you are seizing
but ya man money adwuma ya man money adwuma say onu amount for ne kasa na omo so muntia na de ntro na obi abedi na no ano pa sa ne beba nti ya man money adwuma pa won cost won mia nani won to buo no mu me me kra de nya kon fa nko ya 500 na won tingura stores ahoduo no mu uko bia o store do abawura ho do abeje so ene da kire so wo ya adwuma ni ya nkasa enti wo ye nse nim kuran na won koso no won gege no won nya adwuma na adwuma na eno anu wo ye
wa ne NDC fo na wo enti on kodo no gege won lawyer kodo na nima mesi ye radio onye adwuma osi anka no pedi agwa course e benya e Takoradi edi agwa market circle fo ne wa edi agwa betimu akeka won they come to this place they be won kebe ma ho enim the Champions League final PSG na Inter Milan wobu lawyer Fedu no obeje ni football jersey today the man he has lost focus reason why what to abaman obeje ni football jersey now what the quarter na what the share match na man day no started there oje join 300 na mbese lawyer Fedu there what campaign is kanu anya market circle fu na etu amawana e kawa boy na anya na etu amawa yes obi oti pavement do na monty pavement do say
dog me say yen hye no nkran wonye no
ojeje mo
yes
okay
I say adwuma pad wo ye no me do ye adwuma pad mbo abaso
okay
wonye sa kosi 2028
yes
aha wonye we on course one wonye ye mu na bem so wonye 300 no kura ne sha wonye 500 aha and ye wouldn't toss ya boaboa no me ensa bi kosuo na wo be page anu akotua 500 na de akwaji untosi no won koso sa
embe no da akwahwa Champions League
wo won koso sa
what's kodo da ma
koso sa ya ntia no nso ya ntia na adwuma de anu anu wo ye no wo ye adwuma pa
tama what's one tama no one pede wo boni din as mayo
yes
ne supporters wo ka show tie
no go she tie wo NDC Takoradi constituency
wo ka show tie wo nyina de wo pelo ya Fedu on me yenya
o me de naba
we
come to yem akoma to yem abamboa say de hwehwe de saka ana adwuma no so de no anu wo ye ntire yen hye ne nkuran no nya adwuma wo bo ne homode la Fedu de o ya aksima no wo ye adwuma pa wo adwuma pa
na osi to finish on this line say eke the power grant roundabout Tama na MPP ya wa power na ya ne hard working regional minister okay see ho no
that's right
that let the traders no wo move nko ho what's the toilet no okay see toilet unary no okay see unary or to ho pavement blocks ho no roundabout wo ke the dust ninti no osanso ye roundabout ni nyina so that I want to kwotwa de obenya comfortability no that anade NDC for the year campaign wo radio do there high tension no ho no entino ya ma me wotana cables na twelve go
so na kunkum
enimre NDC be sisi ano the advocate what is we be market day on Saturdays or your market day ho now what is a high tension way to if you are
is you
hey
weekend in Kofao. I was there see me for no almost dear demarcation.
Yes.
Maybe I will bet now, we bet me Gina Houdin, me party card, I'm Gina Houdin, I'm sure one day. We two today, I'm come baby. I'm the we are phone, sir. I showed you.
Show what dear.
Him.
Yes.
Yeah, Shady Bakusi. And then one. Yes. Very well. Doc, my menase. Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association for strike. You see, I did the job. Now, Health Minister Akobon who Muswaba be friends and Churofon Shiemu. Ama and some more kind, Ama and Crofon Fukura, Momse, Womunyanko, back to post. Was say, Wamu demands no, any budget. Say, Yamua, a bema economy no, Atiato from said, bam. Ana enkrofone kase wo kasa wo yenkontomponi ya de ade ne brew in January budget no nso ko ready in March entinka be bibia afa ho a ada no wanya afa ho eno da nchan a wo se wo mo striking can go to hell na wo employer ya wo ma ya adwuma wo dompem aye mra akotira fie no saafo no ne ekono womo nko ya de sabia na womo enkohwe amanfo eyade emfa emma womo minority say aban epe nurses for ni yie ena afro pega na fo yie a ene media budget review no one factor eye nurse for ni demands no emfa enhim enkomo we na afi enkomo ahodo a aka aropai yempeja de yenko
osi me sanso yentia wo ahwefo nyina na ho na wo te hen through the social media handles ni nyina osi se ni nyina yeka besia yeka yabeka yin de mo pen na wenya Ghanaian nurses mo pen na wenya you see de bia se nimpa oreka some especially a politician hwe nimpa ne track record. Now, at least, based on that, nimpa Samuel can whether he will be able to achieve it or not. But we are having a political party called NDC. Surprisingly, young Ghanaians who are educated believing the word of NDC government. Surprisingly, believing the word of NDC government that as Samawakan will be timwaye. Yes, the genesis of this issue. I worked up better conditions of service. And with them conditions of service, nurses for no, it been me enjoy that since a nursing profession poor beno. Your condition of service in Boha, or being away in your bida, or being your bida. I could also say, nursing on a nukuna number, sir, even what yara NHIS on cover. And what then employer or take the total cost of medical expenses. The madino when you bido, it has never happened before. What kind of a 13th month salary? On subimpu see that. The since nursing profession, that on the 12th month, what you your 13th month salary? It been see that. It was during NPP time. Now one year Minister of Health with the Minister of Finance what from the NPP what to me there the condition of service NPP as a government yamo that a nurse in here where you manage or you're very critical and important into what 13th month salary NPP government see about yamo also on 1 year facility or NPP government to there we will pay them 13th month salary. Now do danko akufo na ba umia ji tumbiom de woba no ana wukun na womba so wayara yareba health insurance on cover no say da me yareba ni be to any of the member of the family a health professional mo baba ni nye de ye be cover e kaw ni nyina enwo do bi wo care surgery ni bo health insurance and cover but dem ni poko na ebo hu na oye dwuma o dem hospital wo na NPP government Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia wonye na nado what's there ye be jatum ye bo cover ni nyina onya sam papa na wo kwen wo ketina se na wo gi tum no obi assign that this is what you do you start from 2025 ye be ye enti government no wa jatum ewi What's your problem? Nina near care campaign near care necessary free. A care them time near to nursing training allowance. What ya? No debate in social media. No didi baumia no feel. That ya Joe yan to. He bought a 3-month allowance, 4-month allowance. No we to ya. Osi ya Joe yan to. This is what the nurses were telling. Na now do danko akufa na large Mahmoud baumia. That ya J yan to. And indeed, one to so. Now, tell me, what started the processing? I'm a fraction of the health sector. When you na do danko akufado na baumia, what the court. Until 2025 January, na court buasam. Into we buasam na. No, what the bro minister then now court buasam. But conditions of service in assigned, it has to take effect. The time the MPP government had a 3-month budget near the 2. In 10 days, we have one budget on March.
Yeah.
When them the March in a budget at the best him, I'm fancy. And since you no striker, what they can? Because after all, since I will minta a candle, minjindi da woba kwa fian kwanta hospital. Minjindi da wo yoko oboko kolebu, oboko konfanochi, onko ho. Probably they will go outside Ghana to seek better health. But I am ordinary Ghanaians, no. This is what we have. So if the nurses are demanding better condition of service, you should be able to provide. Meta kando ye uska. Sikan or ye uska. Or your Ghanaian taxpayers' money. So why don't you give it to them? After all, since I'm a nurse, nurse am a la. More ya when you're down in a nurse or correct there. Our health sector, our hospital, no yere. Owie na amoxiclav antibiotics no. Owie na ne count nam 215 ewo the same hospital.
Oye adwuma ho no.
Oye adwuma ho. Na nurse ya yera. Na nkase yi no kotokum ska da kotodru ewo hospital ho na na otua ka. Ah,
very
how
bad.
come? How come? This is what the nurses are going through. No what's there? Since your nurse in oyera, the mundri and go to account, and what do you free? Because no tona or do shy yarful.
Yeah.
Meta candles on to ya. Since your local kafa nurses are work or retirement. Nurses are waiting 60 years, 65 years, 70 years on we know. Meta candles so kafa nurses are waiting 70 years. No, you never go fian quanta. Nurses are waiting 70 years when you never go Takoradi hospital. Nurses are waiting 70 years when you never go Kolebu. No Kolebu a trio where waffle ko be. 70 years nurse obetumu afwa. Mita kando. Sa woman me or your retired nurse. Nanka in this ongoing strike, will you allow your mother to come to the hospital? Mita kando. Please answer this question. Sa what sister your nurse? No wait the 60 years work or retirement. Eboko aka friend now but the on sanembre fian kwanta. Number for steps here. Mita kando. Chairman of NDC I said nunketia. Sanka we no work or retirement. Will you allow your wife to come back? The umbra moshe. Patient. You see what at all is NDC trying to do?
Doc, check the Facebook wall of the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association. What must say? Respect our retirees. The JRNMA proudly offers life membership to our retired and disabled nurses and midwives, allowing them to remain part of the association even after active service. And you know, the health minister should have known, say, even though about retirement, the announcement, what can association, association, active members, and of course, striker, retired ones, and also our strike. When we are say, we continue to offer 1, emotional and professional support, 2, opportunities for membership and advocacy, 3, a sense of belonging because service never ends at retirement. Well, say, at a time when calls are being made for retirees to return to work, let us not forget, 1, they have already given their all. 2, what they need now is rest, recognition, and respect, not another burden to carry. If we truly value their condition, the answer is not to bring them back into broken conditions. Tio, Nyansa Paro Macron. I say, it is to fix the system so that those who are still serving today are protected, respected, and retained. And some of the money you help minister, I don't know.
Now I wonder if you read as more that many. I wonder.
Okay, well.
And him there, Echo Facebook, Hanan Confidence Abdul, or NDC Nepal.
Yeah.
Okay, 2020, when nurses were having a with NPP government.
Yeah.
As some Hanan Confidence Abdul no, the nurses are not asking for 10,000 Ghana cedis clothing allowance. Nurses are not asking for 500,000 Ghana cedis V8 car advance salary. Nurses are not asking for a posh government furnished apartment. Nurses are not asking for 2 billion old cedis ex gratia. Nurses are not asking for $2 million advisory fee. We are asking for butter to butter our dry bread. We are asking for something that will make us feel truly noble professionals. We ask for peanuts for transportation. We ask for chicken change for rent. We ask for coins to buy uniforms. We ask for pertinence for our own. This is what NDC for show you. This is the same thing NDC necessary they are asking for. And necessary are they will ask for a peanut for transportation, peanut for rent. So Hanan Confidence Abdul, why don't you repeat the same thing to NDC government? The same thing you reply to us. Tell what president John Dramani Mahama the nurses are not asking for V8 cars. They are not asking for 10,000 cedis clothing allowance. They are not asking for $2 million. They are asking for transportation, medical expenses. Write it to them. And in that damn time, Captain Smart, Kafa nurses free betina ni TV program da. Captain Smart. Or Kafa won betina on new TV.
Mamu baba ne chi.
Wo baba ne chi pa de. Na nadu danko akufo adu etimodini ye hu bi da. Mustafa Bandi. He even wrote a letter in the name of NDC youth. They are in solidarity with the nurses. The treatment MPP demo hono onye. Now one NDC for ba, they will give them better conditions.
That minister you cry ejina baby can be said. Abai no say a nurse for no etia he should engage them. And I'm busy say na uwa bresu de sa engagement no. Ayana.
Yes.
You did not engage them. Sorry ya ne say Wama National Labour Commission akwaje interlocutory injunction so on from beton.
From bottom.
Another for say masa. Wo de air course no wonti ya. Wonti mi hya say enkonko ya adwuma. Etino wama muamua sa injunction no kra twatwe baby.
Yes.
You see, say niam we nyina ekoso your health minister wo memu ase. No ato mo workers say efunu a ye de ba ho no. Enye efun ketewa. Minister, health minister tiwo, president tiwo, and a man for ewu.
Yes.
Onya hwefa ho. Yo. Yeah, you know.
In the GH page news, and the Asimosi wo Kolebu. One obi adame strike or affecting. Or say lady bitterly descend on Kolebu nurses as he blames them for her uncle's death due to nurses' ongoing strike. According to her heartbreaking account, her uncle suffered severe asthma attack and was rushed to the nation's premier health facility for emergency care. However, upon arrival, the family was informed that the nurses were on strike and as such could not attend to the critically ill man. And these stories, you know, there are so many in different shape or form going on in our health facility. That is why much men are complaining that Nkofo Wolu every day no or ye serious. And they can't handle it.
Yeah.
And Mita Kando, yesterday, kwa for retired nurses. Mita Kando. So this is your response to the striking. This is your response to what is going on. Instead of you to tell John Dramani Mahama that the office of the presidency was the 3.2 billion. No, what they call one told. Now, one fan can, one phone 2 nurses enka. You are afraid. Entim kaka the communication, office of the communication, 78 million Ghana cedis na what they should reduce it. You see, them know what they teachers so. Not the rest of Ghanaian workers. Tama John Dramani Mahama Beton Becker the Ghana Sikeno, the economy is in critical condition. Why criminally mishandled? Into no Oma Ghanaian worker 10%. Wo wie no na won woko kacha that me fat budget no what them won. And look at what the nurses are suffering. Look at it. So as the nurses, actually this time around nurses are for no why are very resolved.
Oh yeah.
That what is due them, they will demand it. So they are resolved. No, I'm afraid that by next week, our health center will collapse. Because it's your doctor and team in your operation. Because all your operation, we are one about your patient. And since you are young Takoradi hospital, about 1 year surgery each day. Since your doctor and team in your surgery. Because nurses are not around. Now, my young in Debia, our one as an Ebia patient to be nyare.
Sir, ma'am, I don't pay my cassa, NDC for no would defend a year a bino. Now, one more cassa, Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association president, no kunu a MPP need, no. One more yes, I deal with a good John Mahama, a mamun hufino. They say, Wamonipa be en course at Tibianuya. Tino Moti Facebook or Motrus and Quasia Semono. Now, one more en kai who said. A mirror way ye ninkaso se wo bi nkwada asanie mu na ubenya kokudu akotra to Facebook say nipan demands are all ye no or yes in order to tarnish the image of the current government na sebe wo say nipa no se enya dam na wo ba na de ya wo no esua
na wone Ghana
what madam totally
se woman no kunumpo no ye MPP ni a wone PR ne one secretary ne one members ne I want you young people for
chese ensemuhunu sana omuditi wo member
I want you young people for
sensitive issues that woman add in your politics
the men na why am a Professor Jampo otimi take eyifuna you tag phone a professor like that on NDC for supporting no.
Yeah.
But when this woman is demanding the rights of the ordinary Ghanaian nurses.
Also MPP ni.
On also MPP ni. Enti nurse na since you're in a hospital or yala na kaso tonu hundru or the shano the same facility or ya odawa as an NDC member. Or ya odawa.
Me dey me say nto wo munti na. Wo mun koso anifenne. No mun kansem hunu. Na da wo NDC ni no a wo defend sa de we no. Wo this year bi and I wow mu be yare a anese for no that's what strike abe kwa ye be turn wa we a wo be kofia kwa akowu no wo be sua nyansa
na by this week me did the on by this week ending now the situation will get out of hand.
Oh yeah.
By the end of the night I wanted to go to Gap hospital but me kedam unko because it's aboko no the dependency on the private hospitals. Now places where there's no private hospitals.
Yeah.
What will they do? And since I know the private hospitals, and I quite remember last week, I know one medical doctor at a private hospital was complaining that sometimes cases now whatever. I want more refer to government hospitals. And one cause strike in your cases whatever they refer.
Yeah.
Now the cases are they refer to the government hospitals, and this is just coming day upon day. When you're dead, they don't have the equipment. Whatever the main situations and cases. Since you're when you're dead. And President John Dramani Mahama, you are sitting down idle. Minta Kando, you are sitting down idle.
Sa kwane die, Minta Kando ne die. Se na no chabe in opposition no. Na me ka se ene sa sector ho no nyansa nyina wonim.
Hey.
Because se na die no wo ye no. Wo ye as the ranking member on Parliamentary Select Committee on Health no. Yeah, guys, oh, baby, I didn't want dear any challenges in what health sector, you know, what the nyansa, baby, sa challenges in the free ho. Now, the now, friends and for you, who you crank one, who you crank one, or try to paint a picture, say, unless if one year with this.
Yes.
So, but Ghana Nino, and then I remember you. Already between the lines, you know, woman is no. Where was that? What Nasia cook out there, Brian? It's young fat.
Can you believe who solution element? That I'm going to call retired nurses to come to facilities. Hey, and you know, me pedemu NDC Nibia, ebi emfa ne ma me Jena ne vice president. Uncle we do 60 years. Me name the age is here. Can you imagine that friend me they don't come back
to active service?
Active service. Can you imagine? Umbra active service. No, obey that. Since I can day, my miss Uncle Nessia, on my drip umpo. Retired nurses away the 65-70. I can own injection for betting my injection. A drew no crown, no prescription, no crown, no. A diagram, these people cannot read it.
Yes.
So, they can't read it. I can't tell I'm a fusing. No, I look blood. What I call lab. Now, 70 years, only blood. Meta candle. Hey, what? Like, do you people sit down to think about some of the things you come out to say? You sit down.
One crowd, as who say, as an association, or retire association, or that's what come. And you know, some called Obejana or qualify yet retirees in a crowd. It is neither here nor there.
Hey,
it is neither here nor there. One or my strike, you know. One more active service and I strike. And you know, my retired one my idea. One come home. And you know, minister and one Nimuana.
One must retirees, you know, will be one injection in your head. What may be okay? You're health minister, you're found to stretch out. Now, yet one man fusion. Now, I'm confident that if these people can perform, and can bet your best retire. I'm going to walk a strike in the woman retirees in Wombra. Sanke, if the health minister, Obetimats, no other mammy, on one injection, and none one first cinnamon. If they're able to perform, your best the woman retirees in Wombra. But if you cannot guarantee that they will be able to perform 70 years, no injection, I can imagine.
Oh, no.
You see, NDC has really deceived Ghanaians on a magnitude that you won't be there. And no wonder they're missing in our dear politics.
Yeah.
NDC in their bid to come to power, when Jay has some compound toward the north, this place you will not touch it. Because in the Yaba, you face it.
Yeah.
I did when him the Oba, they will face it. You know. That was the things that they took. Now, what the politics in every shape or form. And look at what is happening. It's a candle. Resign.
Doc, minority ne say aban no emomode na won fa eye nurses for demand si and share media budget review no. And anopay ne eye registered nurses ni bia e kasa no. Wo chairman, regional chairman e kasa no. O say ade e be compel o mama get back to duty. Say aban ne betintim nkrata na wa assure mo say what the demands no ekura media budget review no. And no pe and kasa ebe momo I get back to work. Yes, adia what will be cause striking. Now say really. And you know, as a matter of urgency, no minister a dear necessary way. Because I did a very, very dire situation. Yes. I'm so many pabian fast our how no me entina. Woman nam where you many I said see and Anna
Osi Isaac Akon and Tankofu police station secretary also sharing live TV this here. Now I sometimes when you listen to them necessary or their leaders now, when you listen to their opinions it seems like their level of intelligence and Minister of Health Ndru that level of intelligence extra solutions I want what rebana extra the meta can don't then so what them po ne level ever can meta can ne level of intelligence or form because the master making or you one of the ways you can really sit down with these nurses and tell them that one call media review no ya ba hwede wone sie ntim ni nyina ampa ebia this number ya the beshim ebia next year we will implement the rest for you. You can have a chat with them in this direction. But eligible one change in there is no way budget no ebetim de wone demand no edashim into no strike no obokwa wonko. This is the stance of the health minister, and it is very annoying. And I'm applauding the nurses. I'm applauding them so far. To me, I will encourage them to stand on their feet. Because this is how the NDC government should be treated. This is how they should be treated. Because here for every sector, NDC made a promise to all sectors. So they should not allow them to go scot-free. The nurses should not allow NDC government to go scot-free because you promise them that automatic employment will come. You make sure that you give them better conditions of service. You said all these things. So they should not allow them to go scot-free. Me, I support their strike. That Ghanaian nurses also deserve better. Ghanaian nurse, he also deserve better. And Damasemi Awali King ended up watching most of the radio stations. And then one day, your realistic demand.
Yeah.
Your realistic demand. Into no, maybe some metan candle. Ebia wo security kwa wo twa ne cousin Ghanaian nurse. Wo security, wo chef, wo twa ne yes in Ghanaian nurse. So why are you trying to stop these people for also having better condition of service? Why? Ghana Juma Osi bibi anya da ode December. They will pay you 13th month salary. Bibi anya da odam. Some of these government institutions, they have it. So Ghanaian nurses also demanded a madia. No more bond why. I want one call Christmas. Christmas in your hospitals here, Juma.
Yeah.
Schools work on vacation. But hospitals work during the Christmas. Holidays they work. Into demanded the maina, no bond ben why. And oya him. And ended up now one in pain for no church me there. Extra demands no will make no ma also yeah them 13th month salary because on all your cross board.
Yeah.
And can no or your faction of them. Na ebia ne sabaka. Yes.
Sabaka na mu demand for salary man.
In terms of 13th month salary on all year across. So what the nurses are demanding on ya de oye. Can you imagine that Mahama Okede MPP government Ghanaian economy was criminally mishandled? You were able to promise and sign. I am planning this is the economy on you know. During MPP time, you team signing the conditions of service. And to what they call court now, and by now they have started enjoying this condition of service.
Yeah.
And MPP government now ya hand the Ghana economy ye. Mahama best economy no MPP government ya say no. We able to promise this. Our best today you are doing better than MPP. Why can't you give this to the nurses? Why? Our economy why ye? Why can't you give them to these nurses? So see, me must forward that they should go to strike today. They should not allow it tomorrow. NDC government, if you allow them, they will still deceive you next year. You Ghanaian nurses, you deserve better. You deserve. And they don't know why a nurse for 20 years. Also, can you believe that I a nurse for 20 years? Na debi a yera wan kasa na to wundru. 20 years. And Drew now waiting them a patient. No. Patient be born no antibiotics are 8 men be no. I would never see the day here be a chide koto. Can you believe it? That's a nurse in demand such a condition of service. As a man.
Okay.
And for money then. They should have it. They should have it. In time of day, in fact, ended the make them a bomb pay pardon ya me more than contenting. No more nyansa, no one from cost striking.
Okay.
One from court striking. In fact, it is my prayer in the prayer fasting for them. Mr. And you miss 6 o'clock in the movie. May the tower that they should make sure that this strike, they go until NDC government do the needful to them.
Okay.
They should not allow it. No. And I pension, I best grass in Enya. McKay, minim headmaster be your pension. I charge there for 40 years. Osi, nisi ne pensions can do 100,000 Ghana cedis. On do 100,000 Ghana cedis. Eben teaching fielder. Osi, you retire on 1/3 of your salary. Say into air quanaje 3,000. Our pension, bosum ya budget 1,000 Ghana cedis. MP minister si. Enwane S gracia. Fiska waji. S gracia. So what is the Ghanaian working on then? don't deserve anything better. No wonder the sister and health service are necessary for work outside. It is so much.
Yeah.
Would Jumano to our Ghanaian doctors, our Ghanaian nurses are going outside for better condition of service. Obimpo kwabrocho timi cleaner keke. Cleaner. No waiting we be sika we sida na jagan ne colleague na onye no health sector ni mu no. Why? So Ghanaian nurses does not deserve the oboto car, oboto dan. NDC government yana doctors, the agreement they signed with NPP government and na Dr. Krakala into your poor duties. Into your duty biano. Mahama be we be bochum. And look at what you are doing to them. I want to nature one allowance in bio. Inti ni esre, mesende, maya fasting. 6 to 6. May they tell Wanichi that they should not leave this fasting today, tomorrow, and forever. Captain Smart, they shouldn't leave the strike. Captain Smart, come to your radio TV program. Call these nurses. Tell them that Wanichi on this strike. Johnny Lakin, Johnny's bite is rather than Johnny's lake. Come to your program. Call the nurses. Tell them that NPP time na metawechi. And the medahu metawechi. So that Ghana, we can build Ghana together. But mama onye the NPP bar. You people go and hide behind the workers. That they should subject NPP government, you know, to a level of maltreatment. That's all NDC there. They should not talk.
Okay.
Me say, Maya fasting. Ochina motriado. May everyday fasting kept my bra. The government will honor your conditions of service.
Very well.
They should honor it for us.
Okay, and you know, aluta continua. Dr. Frederick Boahen and Yanine Edin Komano some 10 minutes gone past 9. NPP mo yadie bi amani nyi ho. Na me meka. Yet wa memo ase na adanko akufuado ede 11 eba. Yehu the magnitude of resistance NDC edi siade no. Wa mu tiche omumu nketen ekọ eye region by region, constituency by constituency, ekọ kire Ghana fo mu se sa 11 no adanko akufuado de ba no eye die wo levy eba be kum Ghana fo Emma womu yaya mane to Ghana fo asumu. Emma ekọ wi achie no. Na haru na edrisure na pamfo se ya mo mabaso. Esan se womu no mo ye gigire mu ma. Aban no e-levy target a oyes wo benya no. Wantimi anya. Me pa chawo enene na nsa dum so levy aba. Abesensen yenkomu. Dum so levy ni kura de ene enyan kura chen e-levy no NDC fo. Ediye propaganda wo Ghana ha no. Ediye na MPP fo eye. Edi afa ho. Kwan be so no mo fa de akire nsem mu de akire Ghana fo se. Se e-levy NDC fo se nya. Dum so levy so nya papa. Eno ane se ma free press conference na makasa eno asa. Just like that. Dr. Asa. Hey, na mo no ediye ne ha mo.
Osi.
What is your problem?
Osi. You see,
Bibi amabiana.
Osi.
Hey,
American edika in more volume.
What munya se hunu no mudi no?
Mariano edika in more volume. And in that time NPP yedi e-levy ben. I am put your constituency upon constituency. We engage all the stakeholders. And sana e-levy implementation all start. And in there that time no na NDC opposition.
Yeah.
And in that Sam Okujeto Ablakwa. Now ko ten ko no constituency. No so okay a town hall meeting. With ne constituent no. There e-levy na NPP daban. Wajituma na wanjintum. Until Sam Okujeto Ablakwa we na ko ten ye no electoral commission. Or ye no polling agent. Na la ye ballot papers. Na la conduct an election. Or we no we are the result. Or you declare result. And to say I hosted a non-partisan town hall on the e-levy under the chairmanship of Toby Azagba at the Royal Masito Hotel, Mepe, in my beloved constituency. After deliberation, we took a secret vote to determine what should be my mandate as NP. Outcome, result. Okuje tabla kwa.
Yes.
Electoral Commission. Nanka said to me election or conduct election. We also outcome or the result in about. Those against e-levy 331. Those for e-levy are 4. Now I want to abstain. You're 1. Okuje tabla kwa. Mirror of justice.
That is it.
D-levy nede. You couldn't go to Mepe. Entima anko Mepe to do a town hall meeting. So when NPP was in power, you were able to seek the views or opinion of your constituency members. But NDC were power nede. The opinions of your constituency doesn't matter. I don't know constituency one the one in Yansay, it doesn't matter because NDC is in power. But NPP were power there. Their opinion matter. Oh here. So you went as far as conducting an election. This is how shameful NDC is. NDC, they are so shameful. Now, anima, what's the 97.6% of NDC MPs were in parliament on that particular day. NDC MPs, 97.6% were in parliament. Abra no all pass D-levy no. It means that lawyer Backman no hobby. Until lawyer Backman oko to abano no papa na no ho wa betina kwasimtim. That oko simtim constituency for no. Tro drivers oko simtim tro station ho no. Since you know every month we want to NDC government 2,000 cedis want to susun chawan. Lawyer Backman, you were part of it. A full car for Takoradi akwa Accra e kwato da maban. It means that akwa Hunter Wesa kukwa bisiu Batan otimi fi Hunter Wesa abesen kwa Accra okwato bi there aguna kwanta drivers they should be paying them revenue to John Dramani Mahama owie waba. These were the people who campaigned against MPP when it came to e-levy. Yenko Sekendi lawyer Bliama ono no se there or the investors labor Sekendi na Sekendi market no wo be your modern Sekendi market na minim se ni investors we nya viso so wo twa wrong ticket o eja ho kwa Accra ekoto aba ni bi yenko skado keten Dr. Grace Ayensu, you also left your constituency, went to Accra to vote that all drivers or work keten they should be paying such a levy. What type of NDC government na NPC krani o metro high? By now, tell me a second. By now, we should be conducting strike demonstration. Ewo question team. Anke yaboko sekendi. Anke yaboko aguna kwanta. Anke yaboko skado keten. Anke we should hold these MPs accountable. Mesa what the honorable Kobi Ochida Kota Mono regional minister. And we holding accountable no. Anka me pede nke NPP. Anka yawaha. Anka the same thing soon a lawyer Backman. Yebo holding accountable. Yebo ko sekendi. Yebo hold the sekendi MP accountable. Eskadu keten. Yebo hold one accountable. Yebo ko agunan kwanta. Yebo hold one accountable. We should not allow them to take this metro for granted. That Bibia will bet him die propaganda. But when it comes to them, na NPP ye one no one nam keke.
Chese me ya ma medwunu wa mentiasi yo.
Ye one no one nam keke.
MPs no me say 88.
Yes.
Wo bia enko ne constituency no nko hold a town hall meeting.
Town hall meeting.
On sa dum so levi na Jomahama de aba no. What are you sitting there for? Yay. And once my friend press conference asa. Etimu nsua be being free near NBC dey year mu in opposition nsua be free mu ye. And
obia so radio station some power no constituency. Yes. And can you take over the radio?
Take over the radio stations in your constituencies. Explain to them. Say, D11 na dey ban ensunsuanso boni e dey banie. Motetiwa. Ene yayabo minority 88. Ene mama meti so nam ho. What is this?
And Chede, FNDC funa sisi want to feel wani bi no. I want to put a was so defending the D-levy.
Yes.
Nanda yen MPP for now ayen sisiano we are buying fuel. Yenye ordinary Ghanaians yenye want tifie yenye want tonade ni nyina no ye din yesi ho.
Chese me hunu me hunu I don't know. Me hunu
ya ye din.
Party ni ntimi ehwepo eye MPs no wo mra se bedwafie no in line to hold such town hall meetings in their constituencies.
Okuje to Ablakwa no opposition or the madi.
Yes.
Okuje to Ablakwa was in opposition when he held this town hall meeting. Okuje to Ablakwa.
And what is the party waiting for? At the end of okay. And also my press conference asa.
We that's all.
Hey. Now
that is it.
You.
And since you call each constituency you can see the radio stations Anka, we should be on top of it.
Yes.
The national television stations, we should be on top of it to make sure that we also derive idea where you see film.
Yes.
Now you see more than for the
say 1% charge, you know. No, must say a demonic.
Almost 9%.
Look at this.
Almost 9%.
But one am more sure Mudina and one Nasa, my press conference, Bakubiru, Asa, and one no, my jam. Really? I'm disappointed. I'm totally disappointed.
And I am believing the Equaguna Quanta. Maybe a Takoradi and Ponem de Jama, since we are on radio speaking. Kwaguna Quanta. Who is doing that job over there? Ebia Kwatakon Sahim, who is doing that job over there? Ebia Kwaketanampo, who is doing that job in Keten constituency?
The NPP should learn how to propagate such agendas. That is it. So, we want your position, you know, one daje and propagate the implementation of E11 money affected. You can't say target, you see a penwa. What are you waiting for?
Yes.
What is the party waiting for?
Yes.
No. Munu professor deal with ya de bano about the hagene. Motiwa, moya press conference and one motiwa sa keke. Any bomb running mighty minority MPP. And first one benefit mu
that is all.
What is that?
She Metro Hadempo, NDC communicators prior to elections. We are now quite interchanging. Almost every communicator before we start the delivery, he will talk about the interchange. He will talk about the market circle. He will talk about Kwabi Ochedako regional minister. They will talk about the Mukofuni Nina.
What's that?
And then this be we Nina. Now moment people we can't do the same thing to them.
The same thing.
We can't do
the same thing.
Team you been shown.
Menta can do here net what health minister. What kasa and someone actually nurse for. Look at the number of times where and yeah, Adan Kwakufuado agenda 111 project. Look at the number of times our fans and 12 every city project site were propaganda. Look at the number of times.
Look at it.
Motua, and that's for strike it. Motua, Monyashi and Fahon, no Asabutua. Really? Opposition Benny,
na yet.
One more feeling comfortable opposition why that Macao. That is it.
NPP stronghold to crown no. Today, Yatsina what D.
I don't know.
NPP stronghold, Yatsina what D. And these people are having some few day like nothing is happening.
Mama, and this is for a holiday. You see, why it's enough. Woman can come home. Not woman, woman Kenya, dear Numunia, say yes. And your party in the Sujina and nice so. Now, Sad Doom so levy, auto a gallon of air fuel. Yeah, 4 CD, 50 pesos. And the Ama President Mahama was what the so Doomsano. Meanwhile, the Casa Doomson was for another dada. It is kind of what you know the coin for.
Abajan 14.7%.
Yes,
Ajen on it couldn't solve the Doomso problem. Since yesterday the miscame for the court of fuel.
Yes,
and this college also the cost of fuel. And this is drivers are what of fuel. Eligible no was also the cost of fuel. Ghanaian driver.
I don't know.
A day, a use 5 gallons. You are giving John Dramani Mahama 25 cedis a day, calculated by 30.
Masa
calculate by 30. Because secondary trotro station, all the trotro going in at title. Driver no ponye sika, not that body works. And yet,
Masa mun Kenya mu.
Yet,
mun Kenya mu na mun nyaade mu tuo na mo tirero. As in here, mo bibia as if said there is a nothing at stake. Yes.
And then this if you know team for them community radio no.
Yes.
What team fa on crowd with their campaign.
Yes.
Community radio. What team fa with their campaign. Ah.
Agasa dum so levi, what take you over the airwaves. Constituency bia. Ya take you over. Ya trek nkrofo no mu ade no mu yie ensunsuanso bone ye de bebre omo.
Odra no pashe TV stations and NDC timer and canopa when you now offer them.
Yes.
D-Levy. Come on, you see TV3 alpha, Joy News alpha, Obiafa. Odu political discussions so alpha professor see.
Yes.
No about no ho.
Abe bomusa.
Bomu dama. Edition be down sir. All the regionals no communicators are fani na.
No, I'm disappointed. Seriously.
No wonder that Kwasante region they're able to have the number of seats they have.
Yes.
Because
I'm disappointed.
We sat down unperturbed. Na yatse ho keke.
Now come take advantage over what is happening right now. Now we shaking the foundation of this country. Now mo ignite yes power no e party no mu no. Na mo teche no my press conference ba ku mieru. Enwa no asa obi ayedi e de ye hwe de ye koso e de enie. What is this?
Jesus one the ordinary communicator. E bi oba betena TV oba betena radio a nanyen. Nanyen. Entino radio stations and one time what the political discussion and what the we just even don't have our own timer. Ebia to the Monday to Friday. Ebia we have it. Good news. Akwana need a big FM. Akwana need to control. Obaba betino we aberwa bojandam because the party has rewarded him. And extra drivers who have been affected in this region. In this town, they are more than Big FM, Akwana Niti Kondono. And he will sit there and rubbish what is happening just like that.
You see, maybe can say, Kwaya Wamu mo fa so abro mu opposition. And then most more opposition, mo fasa kwine wa so asante. The same thing. Kasa di levi, abba, ma take you over. Obia MP bia on constituency. One can organize the town hall meetings. One will make sure some take you over the radio stations in their constituencies. Now one propagate the agenda and say, "Sa di levi no agro Muhammad di abano." Enya de pa. How way the deba?
Young co driver stations.
Monko megaphones re ade ade. Montisim. Adma montimi nye. Montimi nye agba we. And the opposition no amote no abosi moye the mighty minority no na emfaso ben pa na woso. What is this?
Osi, it is very sad. Yama and this wa for one way di tuma. Mr. McKay, extra regional minister for 8 years. With Tim Kagalam said the man without bringing anyone evidence. What the Kayama yan regional minister no be ye he keke ewa. The man wayama Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo any president no we ye he keke. And in the NDC what will you see them in narratives no. Now what the derive one results in nyina. And there share awana what's in a radio TV do. What can asem go NPP government wanna do during NDC time one onya na reward. One na onya na reward. One no onya na reward. These people did a fantastic job for NDC. And what be our reward one? NPP any program yet. What is our agenda? On in that. What is our agenda? Intino say in the radio no so a political discussion. Yeah, that's all. We don't have anything when it comes to the constituency, when it comes to our market, when it comes to our lorry stations, explaining things to them. Now when the lawyer, I lawyer Feduli or Hekran, or one of the biggest weapon for us. Adelo Efeduli Sanka, if you mean business, Anke it would have been a good time.
Doc, the is I was saying is Yankee Akumantu Yamo. Something is in the cooking. Then it will take the whole country by storm. Nam you mate. What I want kayate. Na ye mama mere the head mu na still monkey come ho a e be san so abebom because say party ni take advantage of sa D-Levy no
yes
na ye the propagate agenda bi the to Ghana ni timu say adadwa da NDC for ka say E-Levy no e devilish a D-Levy no so no e more devilish than E-Levy no that is it asa
yen ye okuje to abla kwa mo ye ni bi pepe
munye bi pepe
ke akokuje to na la sisa na la onya town hall meeting na MPP for na ya be town hall meeting da ama no
that is it asa
yan na e be ya da ama no
be ya da ama
yeah the results da about to work
that is it
that this is what your constituents are saying
that is it
Takoradi ya ye bi kwasim tim ya ye
obi anya
iskadu katen ya ye
obi anya
agona kwanta ya ye
obi anya bi
ni e post results ni nyina
that is it na party constituency for no a wo to aba ma mo no wo mo sisa decision na mo ko take ye no enye papa etimo ntwensan what you say na wo fa sumu ase ko de anadu da sumu amanfo ada no na mo te ho e pass sa ye can say bill way e make sure say ye de be ya adwuma na wo MP no wan ko constituency wo anko jadwe nkire amfa ne wo kwa pass ne ho a se bia buru chese we are at the service to the people of your constituency
and we are sitting down
net yes I
and E-Levy mpono 1.5 what kind of what about 1% eyi what did see one nine
no say one more be akra for that green chire
ba wo nanye and yenya President John Dramani Mahama so what we would ko to nenum no what sign in the OMC phone mpono what's the implementation or your Rambo style
that is it
me say what we implementing or your Rambo style they have never seen this level of Rambo style before it's an OMC no if they are complaining now
yes
how much more us
yes you see anyway doc yan fan ko boni nyina nsi ase na yan na asese atonsa afre utimi bae etino Dr. Frederick Buahen a member of the NPP regional communications team yan na production team na se papa ochemaba ASN chill wono na a heady production no enne anope wo bon humodin ye pa ochemaba nyame wonhyiraw Michael Yaro ewo MCR Samuel Dingo ejina cameras na chi abna se wa Kelly mana prek air technician on duty midin the Osikani Frimpong Manso ya me muso na ya cross over to Untumi TV na ya de Untumi Sports Buffet aba premuto abna se wa ne ochemaba de awia premto breka sebo ebeba no nan bo ahia ochemaba no fo mane mpuntu odwumadie enso entoa so wanti yanka biemu a good morning.